Welcome, everybody, to the Mega64 live show, and it's Stupid Hat Day.
That's where we're at in this week of podcasts.
You look good,
We're
Derek.
at Stupid Hat o'clock.
Well,
Thank
yeah,
you.
we're kind of running out of stuff. I felt like I've been living here.
This feels like just the beginning to me, so speak for yourself, please.
Well, yeah, you endured the room for a fucking 7-day stretch.
Yeah, so get on my level is what I'm saying.
Sean didn't get the memo, though.
Yeah,
I'm
supposed to change it up.
I can get a stupid hat, I suppose, but
Oh, I thought you weren't because that team.
during the theme song, I'm gonna see if I can run up and get a hat and be back before I'm gone. So I don't miss a
Theme
second.
song!
Welcome back. Sean's not here.
Sean,
Thank you. Oh, thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you for handing me that.
Thanks for the
Thanks.
USB, Kev.
Thanks, Kevin. That helped me out a lot.
What?
Sean
No.
didn't make it.
What
He
happened?
was blocking me.
You,
There is no try. There is only do or do not.
Kevin
Yoda said
fucked
that.
The classic Yoda quote.
you were close, but, you know.
Yeah, the other classic Star Wars quote, Kevin fucked me.
They'd probably let you
Kevin
run.
fucked me. When Vader said that in the Bespin.
They'd probably let you run with the torch if you would have made it in time, but
Yeah, you can't run with the torch.
can
I
we
almost-
edit this?
We didn't tell him who was watching tonight. Some Olympic judges actually said they were going to tune
Yeah.
in.
I'm sure.
The torch.
I almost tripped down the stairs. I almost died for this bit.
Hey, real talk. Has anyone fall? I've fallen down those.
Those
fucking
stairs are
Nope.
treacherous. No? Must be
No,
nice.
I'm not falling down stairs.
You
and
never.
shit. No.
I didn't hurt myself, but I did fall like from the halfway point.
No.
Can't relate.
I was so embarrassed.
Halfway point.
Yeah, because usually you
We're
hear
kinda low
that
on our
and then
feet.
I scream fuck, and then someone's like, "Oh, are you okay?" But luckily, no one was here. So
Yeah, this side of the desk is figuring out stairs.
We're agile. We're light on our
What?
feet.
Somebody say something?
Yeah.
yeah, you're ready for stairs,
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yes.
just in case anything happens.
Hey, I want to let everybody know that this episode and every episode this week has been brought to you by our sponsor. Right here, baby. These guys. Right here. You seeing this? Right here. You seeing this? This is our spot. Nope. Wrong camera.
This is for the audio listeners.
Why are you filming me?
Wrong camera, bud.
Oh, yes.
These guys.
Here,
Right
I'll
here.
get out of the way.
Right here. Carl frickin' Strauss.
That's his middle name.
Carl frickin' Strauss, baby. Carl frickin' Strauss.
Cheers
The
to
best
you.
brewery happy hour in San Diego. You don't agree? Kiss my ass, you don't agree.
Yeah. I think that's their slogan, too. I think that's on.
Yeah. If you do agree, hit the link in the chat or in the YouTube info if you're watching this on Mega64 Infinity and go to the Union Tribune election Best of San Diego and vote for Carl frickin' Strauss, baby, because our good buddies over there, David in the marketing department, he's an old school Mega64 eater from way back.
He's eating good this week.
He is.
Week
He's
of podcasts.
he loves Mega64 and he loves. Honestly, we were talking about doing this sponsorship and
Yeah.
they sponsored the Christmas cast and he was like, that was so fucking awesome.
Oh, really? They happy?
And-
I'm glad they were happy. with
And
it.
he was like, they did that special code promotion, you
Yeah.
know, for the gift cards back then. And they're like, we had so many Mega64 fans. Like
Oh, that's
our
rad.
our website tells us where all the traffic comes from, and everybody came out and it was great. Everybody at Carl Strauss loves you guys. So
Oh, hell yeah.
they were super happy to do another sponsorship for this week.
That's awesome.
Carl frickin' Strauss, baby.
Yeah.
That's right.
And this is Nectaron of the Gods IPA, their collaboration with Pizza Port. Isn't that a Disneyland restaurant?
There is a Disneyland restaurant called Pizza Port, but there's also a brewery in San Diego called Pizza Port.
You look
Dang.
like Skeeter.
I think this one's the Disneyland restaurant.
Disneyland changed theirs.
They did?
It's Pizza Planet now. Like
Like
the
in
movie.
Toy Story?
They called it Alien Pizza Planet because I think Pizza Planet was copywritten in like Texas or something. So it's a whole complicated web.
That
But
is
the
too
point
much.
is Pizza Port is this.
There's gonna be. They still have that pasta that like
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
You got to go and check it out for yourself.
Nah,
Wash it down with a Nectaron of the gods.
I don't know.
IPA.
When was the
I've been
last
to
time you went to Disneyland? Rocco, don't answer.
I would say it
Just shot.
was 2023, I think.
Okay. No,
But then
that
I
was
can't-
Is that
recently.
before your pubes moved to your head?
California Adventure, I haven't been to since game days, and I don't know when I'll ever go back to that place.
Oh.
I think you should have asked me when the last time I was there was.
Rocco, when was the last time you been to Disneyland?
Last night.
Yesterday.
Why
yeah.
did you go? Why did you go last night?
As soon as the show was over,
He
me
heard
and
about
Kevin
it.
went up to do a new creepy old crypt.
Oh, it's new?
Brand new episode coming with probably.
Did you guys ever get
next
tired of
week.
that shit?
Yeah.
Creepy old crypt?
No, Disneyland.
No, still no.
You do creepy old crypt, but it's always at the same place.
It's not always at the
No.
same place.
Why'd you go to a different theme park?
We
They've
have-
done that.
That's their
We did.
gimmick, dude. They go to Knott's Berry Farm. They go to
We did one at
Universal.
Knott's, doing an Epcot, did a Universal.
You did one at Knott's, one at Universal, one at Epcot, and 400 at Disneyland.
Yeah.
Disney is
You're-
kind of king shit, you know,
mean-
of the theme parks.
You-
I mean, I
when are you
cranked
gonna-
my
when are you
hog
gonna get-
10,000 times. I still love it.
When are you going to go to Gilroy Gardens? When are you going to go to Six Flags Magic Mountain? There's so many other parks
Yeah, you
to
never done Six
experience.
Flags, Rocco.
I think going to SeaWorld actually refreshed my interest in going to anywhere but there.
Okay.
So that had
Because
it.
SeaWorld was so bad.
Does
Yeah.
not compute.
Yeah.
He went to Bedrock in the middle of Arizona. Remember that
Girls
Flintstones?
Gone
Well,
Wizard.
no, they call me Mr. Flintstone because I can make your bedrock.
Oh, that's what
That
it
was
was.
the difference.
That's what
someone
they
in the
say
chat
about
said, Derek, why do you care?
Yeah.
Because I want my friend to experience all that life has to offer, okay? I want him to have the full spice of life. And you know what that is? Girls Gone Wizard, it's variety. All right?
Yeah.
So thanks for your concern.
We actually we did a new Creepy Old Crypt like last month, I think, and that was actually the first one in Disneyland in a long, long time. We realized we hadn't done it in a long time, so that's why we're enjoying being back.
What were you talking about this time?
We realized we never did an episode on anything about Adventureland, so we just posted up there and talked about everything in Adventureland.
What time did you get
Both
back
rides.
home last night?
Probably 2 in the
Oh my
morning.
God.
Yeah.
You talked about Jungle Cruise and Indiana Jones.
We did a show just on Indiana Jones, but never Adventureland.
Oh my God.
So we talked
So
about Jungle Cruise. We
you-
talked about that weird Aladdin area that was vacant for
Yeah,
like
a long
15
time.
years. We talked about that and what
You've been
happened
gone. When does it close? How
to it. Midnight.
you stay till midnight?
Yeah, we did because once it hit like 9:30,
Yeah.
it cleared the fuck out. So me and Kevin had free reign on everything. We were like, it was great.
It was great. You guys had Downtown Disney.
We were
now.
just skipping through the park empty, holding hands, just having
Wow.
a great time.
Downtown Disney stays open later than midnight. So did you guys do?
No,
some,
I think that closed at midnight too. I think it was.
Oh, okay.
I think it was like, hey, there's no one here. Let's all shut it down.
let's
at
shut it
midnight.
down
Yeah.
early. Okay.
But it was nice. It's going to be a good episode. It's going to be coming out early next week, I think.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
It was
That's
fun.
so soon. Yeah, I feel like
That's so soon.
I did a record club with Jenny last night here, and I was like back in the seat. Like I've been in this seat a lot.
Yeah.
It makes me really. This week has made me appreciate people who are on the radio every morning.
Yeah.
Or like, it's a lot of.
Sitting here, like, you know,
It's a job.
yeah.
It's a job.
It's a job, but I think a lot of us have been here longer hours than normal. And I just feel like we've been living here. I've been doing stuff after work and staying here too most nights. So it's really just like, wow. I came in this morning just like,
You're back.
oh, here, what, how'd I end up here again?
It really hit me yesterday when I was out recording with Kevin.
Yeah.
It in my head, I thought, oh, it'd be nice to get a break from doing the podcast tomorrow. I'm like,
talking.
oh no, we're doing it every day this week. And it's funny, heading into it, I was like, oh, easy. This is nothing. I could do a stream every day. That's nothing.
Yeah.
But I realized how much I do value a little bit of a mental break. Not that I'm like not
That's
wanting
the-
to be here or anything.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm fine. But it is, it's like sometimes you need a day to have like just a mental break because take a break mentally, not have a mental break like it goes bad. But you know what I mean? I was surprised. I was there and I was like, oh yeah, it's kind of hard to keep this up in a way to like be on in that way every single
No,
day.
totally. I feel that.
But I'm enjoying it for it being
it's
an
been
event
a
like
fun
this.
time.
Yeah.
Hey, big news. I got the car. It has been delivered. And
car update.
Car update. It's done. The deed is done.
Johnny, can we get like an intro for car updates?
Yeah, go ahead,
like
Johnny.
Fast and Furious style.
That's not it.
That's a no. That's the alarm right there.
No.
Well, I'm going strong.
4
days in.
Yeah.
We have a lot of bits planned, a lot of segments. We haven't even covered the half of them. So
That's true.
Right.
we got a lot to get through. But congratulations on your car.
Thank you. I will be only buying cars through Carvana
You liked
for
it.
here on out. Yeah, the hiccup of what I had to do with the registration, that sucked. Everything else was like, I didn't talk to a fucking person. I didn't haggle. They took my car away. They gave me the new car and signed a paper and they walked away. It was like, this is awesome. It was great.
See, when I traded my car in, I went in a dealership and did haggle. And I think I dread it.
Yeah.
Of course, it's not fun. But I think I found my system. I just keep acting like it's breaking my day. Like it's just, God, I wanted this car so bad, but I was doing a good job and I got a good deal. So that's I think I found my groove. I used to dread it, but now it's just, just acting like I've been crushed by the system.
Never go to a dealer again. I mean, I haven't driven this car yet, so maybe we'll see once I have it for a couple
You
years.
just got the update though?
No, it was delivered when I was a little late today because it was being delivered. And I had
This
to sign
morning.
for
Oh,
something.
so you got to see it. You just haven't
you guys
driven
both
it.
got new cars. I feel like I'm left out of the club.
Well, mine's a used car, but it's new to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
God.
New to
You
me.
traded in. Well, let me know when you're going to need me to come by and wash it. If I could have a little bit of notice before.
Yo,
'cause
I
I got life
Thanks, Johnny.
It's a used car, but it could probably use a tune-up, Garrett. So I'm
Oh, yeah.
thinking
If you need a 12-point inspection,
I
I guess I'm free tonight.
friend dimension maybe.
Yeah.
I know Garrett told the story because I was here for the very beginning of it about the flat tire. I did not want him involved in that.
I told the story that way, that you were trying to do it
Crazy
on
because
your
you
own.
asked him to do it.
No, he didn't.
I asked him, hey, do we
I'm not gonna
have?
stretch that part.
I was looking for you. What did you say about me?
A funny story about
What
you.
the fuck?
He said that you interrupted his tabletop game with Meg.
you hadn't started yet.
Well, they
yeah,
were
we
preparing.
late.
they were like ordering food. He
Yeah,
had to
getting
force
all
Meg
set.
to buy the food, even though it wasn't her turn to do it.
Yeah, that's right.
Because,
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah, kind of fucked the whole night.
Meg, you want to come yell at Sean too?
You guys. I asked Garrett, hey, I have a flat tire, but I don't have the thing to take the bolts off. What is
And
that
then
called?
he could
The
see
wrench?
the gears turning. Like, you have a flat tire.
No, and so I said, do we have that wrench up in the because you know the tools better than I do. I'm like, do we have that in the shop, or should I call AAA? And you're like, hey, we got you. And I'm like, no. And you came out with the air compressor. I'm like, no, go away. Go away.
He was trying to shoo me like a lost dog.
I did. But Garrett helped me, and I now know how to patch a tire by myself because of Garrett.
Personally, I never heard the words "go away," but
Yeah.
I'll
Get
take your
outta
word.
here.
I also
I'll take your
never
word
heard
for it.
I could call AAA. That wasn't part of the story.
Yeah, I never.
I-
This is all new. to
Well,
me.
then he must have missed a couple of key details.
It was more like we were about to play our game. Sean came running in, panting, out of breath, was like, I have a flat tire, Garrett. And Garrett's
What are you
like,
gonna do about that?
Garrett's like, fuck, friend dimension part 2. And,
No.
and it was like, no. But then it ended up being that again.
Yeah, the batteries weren't charged, so we couldn't film it. But he tried.
I did not.
He was like, didn't he ask Kevin to grab a tripod or something?
Shut the fuck up. You guys are so dumb. It's so stupid.
No, I think the universe is doing this to you for a real fun week of podcasts. So
I think
we've
so.
got this nice little ongoing story
I like that.
that ties back to that.
But no more car troubles.
That Patreon video,
I'm done.
which I think the views on that are doing pretty well.
Pretty well. Thank you. Cheers to that.
Cheers to
Keep
that.
telling yourself that.
They are.
I saw the numbers.
The numbers are better than the substance behind the scenes.
You said something about there's impressions.
There's
I'm impressed this way and I'm impressed that way. But
the
I looked
view
at,
count
yeah.
is higher than that. So
And I like the substance behind
Me
the scenes.
too.
I'm so proud of that work.
better.
The prop work that these two did, and I'm credit where credit is due right here, tooting my own horn. It's Weird Hat Day, Sean. You got to blend in, you know.
Keep telling yourself that, guys.
All right.
Okay.
6,000 something less.
How
Yeah,
does-
no, the substance had 6,000 versus the 3,000.
6,000 what? I'm dying to know.
Impressions. How they were impressed.
What does that mean? What does an impression
Means they
mean?
were
It means
impressed
it
by
actually like retained their attention span. So
We asked.
they actually
I just said
consumed
go
the
to
media.
what are the views? Is what I
about
said.
views. That's
are the
what he
views?
said.
Yeah.
That is what he said.
It's true. More people clicked on your video
There
and
you-
clicked off of it. So
You don't
there
know.
were clicks, a lot of clicks. Like, how do I report this?
We should go by watched hours. I bet we'd have more on that because our video is way longer.
I think you're
I
right,
mean,
Sean. I think
yeah,
you're
that's
right.
how that works. But
I don't know why it's.
We can't win.
What do you want? What do you want to know?
Well, I want to know
We can't get a win.
why you can't just be happy for both videos because they're both doing well. That's what I want to know.
I wish that was true.
What do you mean?
I wish they were both doing well.
They literally are. What are you saying?
well,
well,
you
I
know,
don't
in a
if
perfect world.
Literally is kind of an overused word these days. Figuratively,
It is
spirit.
used, but it literally is true.
magic thinking, maybe.
They're both doing very well.
It's The Secret. Did you ever read the book, The Secret?
Oh,
I
yeah, Oprah
didn't.
put that
I didn't,
on.
but I do apply that to my life daily.
Well,
I
I'm
wish for
looking at the
things.
Patreon exit surveys. A lot of people saying I didn't sign up for car videos.
I don't believe that that's true.
Well, it's literally here,
Johnny, no. That
or
says
figuratively.
A lot of exit surveys that just say "yikes," and I don't know what that meant, but oh well.
I don't want any exit surveys. All right.
Johnny, let's go to cheers to that. Speaking of our sponsor, Carl Strauss,
that. Yes.
we're going to listen to some calls from a phone number we dropped. And also, speaking of the Patreon, we dropped it in our Patreon exclusive Discord. And we have some great stories from our fans to share with all of you. Johnny said this one was real spicy, so let's get into it.
Ooh.
I used to work at a laser tag place, and I'd work very late into the night. Store would close at midnight. You have to clean everything, so we'd leave at 3. A couple came in at like 11:55. We're like, all right, we got to give them a game. I go in the back. I tell them how to play the game, whatever, set them off. Then I go to the front.
Suck them off.
All the
Set them
ramps
off.
in the laser tag arena, we use them as storage for our supplies, waivers, whatever.
Yeah.
My boss tells me, hey, could you go get some waivers from the back? I'm like, okay. And I just walk in. I open under the ramp to get the waivers, and I turn on at this couple, and they're having very aggressive sex in
Whoa.
the middle of the laser tag arena.
Whoa.
And they hadn't seen me, and I backed out very slowly. I was 16. I didn't know what to do. And when I went out into the main lobby, I said, Edwin, my boss, I said, hey, Edwin. He said, I see it. And he has on the security camera. Some just going at it. I guess they didn't think there was cameras in the arena. And I asked him, what should we do? And he said, I don't get paid enough to stop them. If you want to, you can. And we just ignored it. And then they came out, went on their merry way. We went into the back when we were cleaning up later, and there's black lights all over a laser tag arena.
Oh,
So there was a nice big spooge thing in the middle of the carpet
that's rude.
that we had to clean up before a bunch of children came in for birthday parties the next day. Thank you. That's my story. Bye.
Oh, no.
Well,
That's-
we're going to say cheers,
Cheers
to
to
that.
that. Wow.
Mom, I think a monster got shot. The laser tag. Look, his blood is all over the floor. It's
Ectoplasm.
glowing.
Dang.
Ooh, monster blood.
What is that about?
It's like
I
the
want to
Predator.
have sex at laser tag.
Yeah, were they employees as well, or were
No,
they
they said there was customers.
customers that, like, why were they in there after hours? Like, in
No,
between
no. It
games?
closed at midnight, and they got there at 11:55 to do like the last one of the night 'cause it was
Oh.
empty.
So instead of playing the game, they just
They just-
banged.
That's
bang.
got to be like a bucket list thing.
Yeah.
Like, I've always wanted to
But
have
if I had to
sex
guess,
in the
I would say
techno
that
dungeon.
was the guy's bucket list thing and not the girls.
What a fun
It's
couple.
like I can't imagine she probably went along with it, but she wasn't her idea.
You don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did he
Freaks out
did he
there.
hit the target? Ding 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 ding. No.
3 points.
Dude, they were, leaving themselves open to attack. You could have scored so much. I mean, they
Yeah.
were scoring, but you could have scored too.
That was the move.
Shooting them with the laser,
He's
you
not
would have
a
won the
very-
game.
The guy should come out with the laser gun and went beep 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 beep, beep and
Just kept
keep
killing
shooting
them?
them while they're
He's probably
not-
like, hold on, give me your gun. And then he has both, dual wielding, shooting the lasers off in both directions while he's like pounding away.
Jeez.
Yeah. He's
Like,
not.
I'm
Go
trying
ahead.
to think of that game. Well, fuck. Now I'm drawing a blank. Shit. What was that game that was all like first person shooter, but it was like lasers and dragons and
Oh, Far Cry?
It was
yeah,
a Far Cry.
Blood Dragon.
Blood Dragon.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
living the
Dragon.
Blood Dragon fantasy. Thank you.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
It's the 4th day. That's what happens. I lost it. It's 4th day. I'm fucked. No, he's a bad shot. Was what I was gonna say. 'Cause he missed.
I don't think he missed anything.
No, he hit the floor.
No, that's what he's going for. All right. Do we have another
Yeah.
cheers to that story, Johnny?
Not trying to get her preggers at laser tag.
I mean, there's a lot of other targets. There's a lot.
What's
of,
up, Johnny?
A lot of other areas to cover.
Can't be no laser dad.
laser tag.
That kid's gonna grow up be a high scorer.
The whole point of laser tag is you're not shooting
That's
real bullets.
Slicer X's origin story.
Slicer X. He was born there. You can see.
I conceive at laser tag.
That's a
I
great
am
movie
Slicer
idea.
X,
All right, we'll write the skit.
the best at laser tag.
All right, what's the next one we got here?
Hey, Mega64. So I'm a Spectrum cable guy. I'm up in Wisconsin here. So I was called out to a job out in a shabby, rundown trailer park. And I get there to this trailer. It's really old and rundown. And knock on the door, and the lady says from the other side, I hear say, "Oh, come on in." So I enter, and she's just lying there naked, this 400-pound old lady on the couch. And luckily she's got so many folds going on that I don't see much going on. She just looks like Jabba the Hutt about to eat a slug or something.
Oh.
So I just kind of avert my gaze and tell her she's got to put some clothes on if I'm going to do work inside. And then I said I'm going to check the outside first. And then, go out there, run some scans for about 10 minutes, call my buddy up, tell him what's going on, give him a laugh. And then, come back in, and she's finally got a bathrobe on or some shit. And, it turns out, she just, had her modem unplugged, and I think it was, a setup or something. But anyway, that's my story. All right.
Well,
you didn't take the bait.
cheers
Nice.
to that.
Cheers
A
to
lot
that.
of work-related stories today. Work-related, trying to get some sex going on in the workplace stories. I think after either of those experiences, you would want to cool off.
That's not appropriate sex
With-
in the workplace.
Carl Strauss, Nectaron of the Gods. That's why we do say cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
That sounds like a good sequel to The Whale. I'm just serious.
I mean, that was his.
It's basically the premise of that movie, but now it's like a woman and a cable guy instead
Yeah.
of Brendan Fraser and a church guy,
Recast Jim Carrey as the cable guy.
Yeah. And I don't know, some girl is the whale.
And Bill Nye the Science Guy.
It'll be tasteful. We'll do it like Shallow Hal style.
Yeah.
Shallow Hal style.
Yeah, tasteful, like Shallow Hal.
Yeah, like Shallow Hal.
The helmet that I have
tasteful.
on my head is squeezing my brain so hard. I think I'm like
Hey,
depleting my mental capacity.
when I saw
with
that
every
on
second.
you, I'm like, that's a child's helmet that I made. So I was wondering how long I'm going to have it
You
on.
made this?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. What'd you fill a mold with the plastic?
Okay, well, I bought a child's helmet, I painted it, and I put the graphic on it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was on our
Child's
old
helmet that you
podcast
painted.
set.
Nice.
Maybe the Padres have their heads squeezed so tight when they're up to bat. That's why they always whiff.
They don't
Yeah.
because sometimes when
Oh, that's right.
the helmets fall off,
Pods won yesterday, correct?
they did win.
Oh,
But
congrats. Hey, that's good.
cheers to that.
Cheers
There is
to
a player we used to have, Hassan Kim. His bobblehead, the helmet came off because every time he did anything, his helmet would fly off, and so they made it a feature of his
He
bobblehead.
liked a loose fit.
Yeah,
He enjoyed a roomy helmet.
Are the Padres playing today?
they are not
When's the next game?
tomorrow against the Houston Astros. In case you wanted to know,
Uh-oh.
what are you doing?
Oh, no.
What are you doing?
What,
What is
Doctor
this?
Strange?
What is happening? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Padres!
Oh no!
Don't do this.
I curse thee!
No.
No!
Houston Astros!
That sucks.
no.
They're done.
Take the positive winning energy
No.
and destroy the Padres! I predict the Padres will score 4 runs.
Oh, ooh, that's good.
And the Houston Astros
Uh-oh.
will score 8 runs.
No, that's way more than 4.
Yes, twice as many. And the
Yeah.
Padres will go down in the 7th inning.
Okay.
They're gonna lose. for
That's
sure.
I don't. It's regular season. That's okay.
Dude, I can't believe
If
you
they
just
if,
fucking
there's
cursed.
162 of these bad boys, so that's fine. If they lose tomorrow, life will go on. Cheers to that.
Well, we'll see. I don't know. After what Derek just pulled, that's some strong,
Not good.
That's some strong voodoo right there. what you just
Not
did,
good
brother.
for me.
The Padres will never win a championship as long as I'm alive.
Oh my God.
That's the curse.
What?
Damn.
You know, the
I
slack's
just put it
gonna
on
be
them.
Yeah,
fucked.
that's a big one.
The
Sad. Oh well.
the Friar's gonna kill him.
Nope. That's against his religion.
Yeah. Anyways, hi. What else we got doing? Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. I love that Sean's been doing the cheers to that too with Starbucks. Thanks to our sponsor, Starbucks.
Well, I
This
think he
isn't-
poured
this is
Nectar
from
Ron
this
in
cup
there.
is from like a few days ago.
Jeez, drink
I
it when
just
you get it.
emptied
Yo.
it out and then put the coffee that was just made in there.
Oh, you're recycling?
I'm recycling.
Okay.
I had to free my brain.
Lower your carbon
Free
footprint.
your mind.
Oh, your batting average will go up now.
I feel like I just woke up from the Matrix.
Yeah, been there.
Dude, I woke up with the worst headache this morning. It was like a migraine, and I hate waking up with that. It's like, what did I do to deserve this?
You haven't had those for a while.
No,
thought.
but I woke up and it was fucked up. It was
no.
bad. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I thought, well, at least I'm not doing the podcast today, but then it went away. So here I am. Here I am, y'all.
What do you guys want to talk about today?
He was going to duck out early.
CKY5 has been requested many times.
Yeah, they definitely want to talk CKY5.
Go
Yes,
for it.
We've been bringing it up all week, hitting at it.
Teasing it.
So for those who may or may not know, the genesis of the show Jackass, hugely inspirational show to many. But the genesis of that show was that it was the skate magazine Big Brother, and they collaborated with, over in Pennsylvania, Bam Margera was making a series of videos called the CKY videos, which were sort of hybrid skate videos, but also they would do a bunch of crazy shit, weird skits, things of that nature.
Yeah.
So Jackass was kind of the union of all of these groups. And so the CKY videos became really popular because of the popularity of Jackass. So we had CKY, and then CKY2K came out in 2000, CKY3 in 2001. They went up to CKY4, but then Bam just got more and more famous, and he never did another CKY video.
Yeah, he was
Right.
doing all the MTV reality shows. He's getting married on camera.
And he would make his own videos. Like him and his friends would shoot everything, and
Yeah.
Bam would edit them himself. So it was that time, it was a very revolutionary thing. It was like, damn, this guy's a skater, but also, people can just edit something. I know this seems like old hat on here. I remember we did a podcast recently where I talked about, I was blown away that they were editing the show Severance just on off the shelf iMac.
Right.
And I remember I got some comments that were like, yeah, what do you think they're going to edit it on? But I'm like, I don't know. I'm old enough at this point to remember being a kid where all these things were done with supercomputers. You know what I mean? And they were doing Jurassic Park on computers that took up a whole airplane hangar.
I mean, honestly, I
and-
remember being a kid going to my dad's work at the college he worked at,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they had a newsroom thing.
Yeah.
But he was in the upstairs area, and it was like a whole wall of stuff to edit and like live switch and like
Yeah.
all this stuff. And yeah, it was a whole process.
Like
Yeah.
$20,000 racks of equipment.
yeah, at
Big
least.
shit.
And it was so much. And they were using like beta tapes back then, but
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
still a crazy process.
But Bam editing his own CKY videos was a big step in like, if it's all digital, you do it on your computer at home, anyone can figure it out. If Bam could do it, you could do it, Anyway, people always wanted a CKY5. It never happened. And then just the other day, unlisted on YouTube, someone put up, and they found it through, however, I saw it on like Reddit, I think. Someone uploaded a CKY5.
That is crazy.
And I'm just piecing things together. I don't know a lot here. At one point, they were going to remaster all the CKY movies, but something didn't work out. It never happened for whatever reason. I don't know what about it didn't work out, but it didn't. I guess part of it was going to be, with all this unseen footage, they were going to create a CKY5 as a bonus thing and release that. And it never happened for some reason.
Sure.
But I think the person who helped edit it, it wasn't Bam. It was someone who collected a bunch of Bam's unreleased stuff. They put it together and made a CKY5 as if he would have done it himself. It was very similar style and the way it was put together.
And kind of from what I understand is like maybe there's some segments within this video that were actually edited by Bam.
Definitely were.
Put aside, like, hey, this whole like segment here was like an edit that Bam made for, it seems like CKY 2 and 3 era stuff.
A lot of it, but some going into like when Viva La
Haggard,
Bam was made.
That too. Yeah, that's true.
There's parts where it's like, oh, they're clearly making something for the pilot
Yes.
of Viva La Bam. But anyway, there is. I remember easily 20 years ago reading on a forum, or there was some interview with Brandon DiCamillo where they said they made a music video for his freestyle called "Swab the Deck."
Yes.
Which there's a second of a music video where he's dressed like a pirate in Viva La Bam, and that's it.
Yeah.
But I remember reading an interview where it was like, yeah, he did this Swab the Deck video, and he almost got hit by a car. And I was like, what? We've never seen that. Where is that? And it never got released. And
Until now.
I mean, I'm watching this CKY5 upload. The entire thing is in there.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And he, so our swab below my deck is a treasure mixed with vibrating pleasure. Whatever. He's freestyling as a pirate.
And it's Jen showing off on the fucking ship with him the whole time.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's been my favorite part of this whole thing is like there's so much Jen Ravel.
Yeah. And I mean, again, you haven't seen these people in 20 years.
I know. Young Dunn is like emotional.
Oh yeah, Ryan Dunn would be in it.
He's
of
in it
course.
a lot.
He's in it a ton. Yeah.
I love that there's like I guess I'm just conditioned to be like, oh, there's gonna be a lot of Bam. And it was like, yeah, there's Bam, but there's an equal, if not larger amount of Rab and Rake and
Yeah.
Deco and
Yeah.
Dunn. And like I said, like Joe Franz is in there. All the familiar faces really get screen time.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I was just going to say, though, with the Swab the Deck video, as I said, I read on a forum or something 20 years ago, he almost got hit by a car. It was just like, what, a pirate video? What happened with that? And 20 years later, got the payoff to that when in the video, he's freestyling as a pirate. Show me how you're working it. And suddenly runs out of the way. And the pirate set apparently was outside, gets run over by a van and dodges it a second before it does
What?
that. So I'm like, wow. I was a young man wondering what this looked like, and it's all here.
Dang.
So yeah, I'm sure there's a link somewhere.
And so no one knows who the person who released it was?
They do.
Oh,
No,
they do.
Yeah. It's someone, I forget their name off the top of my head. But yeah, they were working on this remaster. They commented on it. They were like, something didn't work out about the release. They just uploaded it.
And do you think Bam is aware that it's been uploaded?
I don't know. It makes me think maybe that's why it's unlisted. There's a lot of stuff in it. Sketchy stuff in
Well, I
it.
don't think he'd be aware he died.
Oh, come on.
That's true.
When we
and
were
shout
in
out
the
to
room.
Hulk Hogan breaking that news too. There's some sketchy stuff with certain people in it, and I'm watching it just like,
Yeah.
how would this have been released? Like, would they have to go back? I bet there's stuff people wouldn't sign off on in this.
Yeah.
But that's just my
But
take.
also, it's 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So, like,
Maybe they already signed off on it 20 years ago,
maybe
to be
they
honest.
did.
too.
Maybe you could say, no, you signed off on the go. Okay. Because it's
Yeah.
20 years ago. Who fucking remembers?
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, very interesting watch if you
Yeah, I
if you
haven't-
were a viewer of CKY and the early Jackass stuff.
I haven't seen it yet. I've been meaning to watch it. But those other CKYs were such a instrumental part of
Yeah.
me growing up.
Oh,
that
yeah.
It's funny because I have it now and I can't watch it at any moment, but I kind of not. I'm like saving it or something. I'm like, I'll get to it. But like, I'm like, I almost don't want it to be over. I don't know
Yeah.
what that mindset is, but I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
see it, but also then I know there's nothing else after that.
I sat on that link for about a week before I could like clear my night, sit down, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna watch.
How long
this.
is it? Is it the same length as the other ones?
About an
It's
hour.
about an hour, yeah.
That's all
That's
long
so
we were.
cool.
It was great seeing like alternative stuff from like, oh, they go to Iceland in CKY2. Hey, this intro is kind of the same thing in CKY2K of them going to Iceland, but it's like color graded different. And this is kind of a different edit. And
Yeah.
wow, there's some stuff you recognize you've seen, but there's like a variation on it, like almost as if that was something put on the cutting room floor and now we re-edited that
Yeah,
intro
exactly,
and threw
yeah.
that away. Stuff like that. But
Some of the stuff in it has been released before in some weird pockets
Clips
of
or
the
stuff?
internet or wherever. Yeah.
I love the soundtrack, man. I mean, it is all
Yeah.
him and CKY and like those era bands that Bam was always editing his stuff to.
Where they really nailed it is, and then when it's not any of those, it's still music that Bam definitely would have been
Would've,
listening
yeah.
to at that time.
Good choices.
The intro to it, because he always had a crazy intro.
Yeah.
The intro to it is the sounds
Oh, really?
Gave my soul to rock and roll.
Dude, I haven't listened to the sound. I used to love that band.
Right?
Yeah.
But that song was on when Bam put out, at one point, he put out like a CD soundtrack of like music he liked during the Viva La Bam era. That was on there. You know, it's like they went to that stuff to make it authentic to that era.
It's
so it
made
really
with love.
feels like a lost piece of early 2000s.
Dang.
They did a really great job.
I think I first became friends with Jenny because of CKY.
Yeah.
That was like, I just
Brandon's
knew she was just
freestyle.
the host at Chili's, but then at one point she said like, congratulations. And I was like,
Yeah.
who the fuck? How do you? And then she like watched all of those. I had no idea that she had seen them all. And then we became friends because of that. But I feel like, yeah, that should be like a date night. Me and her are gonna watch the fifth CKY. I've just decided.
Oh, that's
she doesn't know
cool.
she doesn't know it exists.
It was just her birthday. Happy birthday, Jenny.
And her birthday is Saturday.
Oh, there you go. Now you
So,
gotta.
All right.
That's kind of a weird.
We're watching CKY5 for your birthday.
Here's a
That's a cool
t-shirt
life.
and your candy.
Here's a t-shirt, your candy,
Hop
and
on
CKY5.
CKY5.
It really would be a fun watch.
I think it would be.
It's
Yeah.
emotional.
I think
at
me and her
times,
should watch
too.
it together.
It's so fun seeing everyone like healthy, young, and like
Yeah.
having fun and
Yeah.
like getting along and everything.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a really good watch.
Zara Starcat is the name of the account or the editor.
Shouts
that
out.
Well,
put this together. So shout out Zara.
Here's what I
Starcat.
propose.
Yeah.
Don't go to that channel. Sign up for Mega64 Patreon and let's do a watch along.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
We
That'd
should
be
definitely do
fun.
that.
Awesome.
This Tuesday,
Okie dokie.
Okay.
I'm putting it on the calendar. I'm making an executive decision.
Okay.
This Tuesday. We'll do-
Executive order.
DCL.
Here it is.
exactly.
Derek Costa.
And it's going to be enforced. It's going to be great.
CKY5, they asked for years. They did 1, they did 2.
That's
I wanted
great.
a 5, they did it.
That's on Earth Day.
Happy Earth Day.
Happy Earth Day.
Happy
Yes.
Earth Day.
Join
So,
us in our Discord.
Yeah, sign up for patreon.com/Mega64 if you want to join us. We're doing watch-alongs in there all the time, exclusive stuff. We can't share it outside of our Discord, but you get exclusive access to it, and you get to join the club, and you get to see all the secret stuff we're experiencing. And this Tuesday, we'll do a watch-along of CKY5, because I want to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd like it.
Yeah, let's do
And-
it. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
And we'll have a lot to say about it, and I'm sure a lot of people out there would like to watch it with us. So get in on that. You still have time.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, people are saying I should do more Trump impressions now that I have the hair.
Oh yeah, you're
Okay.
kind of built for it now.
Just like Trump.
Yeah, except like 90% more hair.
Yeah, but it still has the vibe of like cotton candy made of piss. You know what I mean? So
sure.
I loved CKY2K. It's my favorite. Bjork's house. They go. Here they're going to take a shit. Oh, I love he shits. Oh, he's going to get jelly on him. You could piss on him, but he's going to do jelly.
God damn. You are really good at that. It's too good. Yeah.
Back it goes. Though.
should
We
try
don't need-
on,
We don't need to keep that going.
Do an SNL tryout.
Okay.
Let's get them on. They got YouTubers on the cast as regulars now, and they just started that British SNL.
I don't think
British
SNL would
SNL.
take Rocco because then the show might actually become somewhat funny.
I was ready for an insult.
I was.
I was not prepared for.
Well, there
that.
was an insult if you
I was
work for
ready
to
SNL.
SNL.
Yeah. I get-
Every
No,
once in
on
a
my
while-
end, I'm happy.
I remember in high school thinking Rocco did some bit, and I thought he could be on SNL. I had that thought about you in high school. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have done it.
Could that? I feel like if I audition,
Well, now
I feel like I'd be too old.
You're too old now.
But at the same time, when Mikey
Keenan's
Day,
still there,
when
bro.
Mikey Day joined the show, that guy was in fucking David Blaine Street Magic sketches in like 2006 YouTube.
yeah.
I feel like he was.
And he's on it still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if he could do it, maybe I could do it.
You know,
I don't
everyone's young now. They don't have to put makeup on them. You just show up and you can play age accurate.
How old's Keenan? He's our age.
That's
He's
what I'm
older than
saying.
us.
He's
He's
older
gotta
than
be.
us.
He's got because he was on
I'm
TV
getting-
when
I'm
we
getting
were.
it.
He's like 65.
Yeah, you can do it.
Let's get Rocco on SNL
He's the longest member,
of all
longest
time.
running cast member.
of all time.
He beat Tim Meadows.
Right.
Yep.
He beat
Daryl
no,
Hannah.
No, Daryl Hammond.
Daryl
was the-
Hammond.
not
Oh,
Hannah.
okay.
Daryl Hannah was there. Yeah.
Plus, if you
Splash.
consider his time on all that, he's just been doing the same
His whole
show
life
his
has
whole
been
life.
sketch
Isn't that
comedy.
crazy? He's been doing sketch comedy
comedy.
that long. I mean, I guess it's not that crazy.
That's a dream, dude.
That is a dream.
You guys are kind of living that dream.
Yeah, I guess so. We've been doing sketch comedy.
That
in
new
a
sketch
sense.
is that SNK
my favorite.
City of Wolves videos.
Yeah,
That's
it's
sketch
not-
comedy.
That's sketch comedy.
Not really.
Well, I mean, it's not live, and it's not like, but we were.
It's a sketch. I'm laughing.
I'm laughing.
I don't know. I'll take the W. That's cool.
I'll
mark it off my bucket list. I do sketch comedy for a living.
My favorite Keenan bit is him revealing all the lurid shit that Bill Cosby said to him on the set of Fat Albert. That was my favorite.
Whoa.
All the sick shit he said.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, he did.
No.
Stuff about women.
Oh, you don't say.
Yeah, and Keenan later was like, "Yeah, I'm starting to realize why he said all those things."
Keenan,
Uh-oh.
you put the little drop in their drink and they start
you're-
wiggling and wobbling. And
You're allowed to impersonate him.
He was
he's
seriously
okay.
saying like shit that was like, "Yeah, this sounds bad." Oh, surprise!
he's
It's
dead
bad.
now, right? Bill
No,
Cosby's
Cosby's
dead.
alive. He's out
I
of jail,
just-
though. I think
My
he's free.
eye just fell out of my head.
I think he's
Oh,
like,
he's on the loose. Oh, Jesus!
Yeah,
He's in
sadly.
He's in
Fuck,
some
dude.
cave or some shit. I don't know where he's at.
He's in the fucking
yeah.
Saddam Hussein
I was
cave.
gonna say the spider cave.
He's hanging with Al Qaeda.
You got to know the password to get in. JELLO.
He's hanging out with Al Cosby.
Oh shit.
I do think that like if you were on like a Cosby show and you were hoping for residuals at some point in your life, he fucked that up for you too.
I mean, you had it good for a while, and then it
Yeah,
just
Yeah, that might be
dried
the
up.
worst thing he did.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like imagine being like, oh man,
Rudy.
I was hoping for a paycheck my whole life, but that Cosby ain't shit. Like he's nowhere.
Well, remember the one of the guys on the Cosby Show? I cannot remember the characters. It's been so long, but one of the
Rudy?
guys. People took
Theo?
pictures of him. He was working. No, he was like a cousin or something. I don't know. I can't remember. Or is the boyfriend of somebody?
Theo had a goofy friend. He was a comic relief.
Maybe. No.
I
I
used to
don't.
love that fucking show.
We could go all day. I'll never figure out.
Got
who
it.
was.
Anyway.
But people took pictures of him when he was working at Trader Joe's,
Oh no.
and people
I
were
remember
briefing
this.
him about it, and he was just like, "Yeah, I don't get that much residuals now, and I get insurance if I'm here, like if I work here a couple days a week, like,
And that's like
back the fuck off."
You see someone working a job and like, look at this fucking
Yeah.
loser.
Also,
like, are you
Trader-
and he
serious?
responded perfectly. He was just like, "Yeah, I don't know, getting insurance, working here. You're taking pictures of me and
That's
fucking
fucking
posting on the
crazy.
internet. I don't know."
Because I was a kid on
you
his show.
know, you can relate to this. People assume entertainers are wealthy and
Yeah.
set for life just because
Yeah.
they're recognizable, but that's not the case at all. So many actors and entertainers of all kinds end up leaving that industry. And
Yeah.
Tony Schiavone, the commentator for AEW, was working at a Starbucks a few years ago
Yeah.
because WCW ended. What's this picture, Johnny?
This is the guy at Trader Joe's. I remember him.
Yeah.
Go down a little bit, Johnny.
He's in
No, to the young picture of him down below. Yeah, that's
that guy.
right. Yeah.
He's also he was in
25 years later. Yeah, what do you expect?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's doing his thing. Leave him a fuck alone.
Hollywood
but-
chews you up and spits you out, man. It doesn't make you wealthy.
Yeah. But he's in one episode of The Leftovers.
Oh
yeah.
And had a great part. He has like one scene, it's 5 minutes, where he plays. The show has varying different angles to religion, good and bad. And this is just one like Christian guy that Kevin Garvey meets, who is like super kind to him. So it's kind of like, oh, he's like touched by that. Great scene. He's still acting. He's great.
Oh,
And
that's
it's like,
cool.
okay, he does that one day.
He just does that on.
Cares?
I mean, half of LA's waitressing
Yeah,
or
exactly.
waitering,
I mean,
you know,
like honestly, like
as they try to get scripts.
I don't know what I'm doing after this one day. Like I could be at fucking Trader
Trader
Joe's or
That's
Costco.
a fear.
Chili's.
Yeah,
That's
well,
a fear when I quit the construction job to do this with you guys full time. It's like, fuck, dude, if I end up at like a Walmart greeter,
Yeah.
is that going to be weird when some fucking kid recognizes me from the internet?
I mean, like, and that if someone took a picture of me doing my job, it's like, yeah, I know I did that, but like, I wish I could still be doing it. I wish I was rich, but I'm
Yeah,
working
yeah.
at fucking Costco. Sorry,
Everybody's got to do their shit.
you gotta
Okay.
support your family.
I wanted to say that like working at Trader Joe's and Costco are the top of the fucking grocery.
Yeah, I was gonna
like,
say.
they pay
You're-
well.
you're pretty
You get
set.
benefits.
Yeah.
You don't have like crazy fucking hours.
They take good care of you.
Yeah, both of those specifically.
Yeah, I don't know. I never will fault anyone for working a job. And I think
Fuck no.
taking that picture is super shitty.
Yeah.
And this is an old news story. I think that's
Sure.
from like at least 5 years ago.
Yeah.
But still, yeah, it always pops into mind. I don't want to blow up his spot. I still don't. But there's an actor that works at the Starbucks at Universal Studios. I've talked to him multiple times.
Yeah.
He's the nicest. Literally, I think he commented on this hoodie. I wore Costco hoodie. He was like, holy shit, where'd you get that?
That's cool.
Nicest guy ever. And it was like, not a big deal.
It's like, dang, Emil Hirsch, what are you doing here?
That's kind of cool though. He works at Universal Studios. They're in the movie business still.
I think every now and then he walks over and acts.
Yeah, so there you go.
You know, whatever. He's killing time.
On
It's
his
fine.
on his smoke break, I'm gonna go just pop into a quick scene.
Yeah.
Cosby's on the loose.
Uh-oh.
Handed me a juice.
Uh-oh.
What did he put in?
Oh no.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Go ahead, next verse.
Nah,
We'll do round robin.
I'll probably pass on this one.
I'm going to take this moment to pause all bits and say thanks for watching. And if you like our show, why not go to, as Derek mentioned, patreon.com/mega64. As we mentioned, we're going to do, I'm going to proceed every one of these bits with as
You mentioned.
but this is all new information now. There's a ton of exclusive stuff we put on there every week. In fact, there's been a little bit of podcast every week or every day this week. I should say, because it's
Show
podcast
clarity?
week.
I go as far as say it's like a whole nother podcast.
We've been
Yes.
going long.
We've gone long on the post
Yes.
shows.
And I saved the spicy content for there.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah, I
So
spice it up.
you'll be eating good if you go to
Laser tag
patreon.com/mega64.
videos.
And we're gonna, as long as it's not skydiving. And we're going to do that watch along next week, CKY5, and a whole bunch of other events to come. So join us at patreon.com/mega64 and shop.mega64.com. Great place to pick up
Yes.
merch, apparel from us, media of our work. And speaking of media, as we announced yesterday, just to recap, we have released the all new MLK Week, The Room complete collection, complete experience set. It's the entire almost 8-day event on a solid state drive. And the drive goes from USB-C to USB-A. It doesn't matter what you got. It's going to work. And it's high quality metal. Oh, it clicks in. Oh,
It's a good little fidget too.
Oh, absolutely. Even if you never plug it in, fidget away.
Fidget away.
This sold out yesterday before we could finish
The
plugging
plug.
it. We were seriously didn't know. It's like, is this do people want this? You know,
Yeah.
it's not like the cheapest item in the store. So we were like, I don't know. How's that going to go? By the time we were done with the plug, it was gone.
Well,
so we opened a pre-order.
You made the prediction like either this is going to sell out in 2 seconds or we'll have these for the rest of our lives.
Exactly. It was going to be one. It
One or
wasn't
the
going to be in the
other.
middle.
No.
We're gonna be reformatting them and using them as camera cards.
So we did open a pre-order for those who missed out. I think maybe we'll leave it open until podcast week ends.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe
That's a
this
good
will be-
idea.
if you want to support Mega64 Podcast Week, maybe this is another great way to do it. So if you want to, get one.
I'm going to guess that most people probably missed some part of the week.
Yes.
They probably didn't see all 8 days straight.
Yeah.
So there's a lot that you could
If
catch
you're
up
searching for that clip that just never got highlighted and it was a once and done thing, maybe you
Yeah.
heard about it and it lives as a legend in your mind.
Yes.
You can now skim through almost 8 days of footage. You can probably go faster when the
Yeah, how is this
the
formatted?
sleeping is going on.
You go in there. There's a folder of each day.
Yeah.
Each day is its own video.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Which is you never.
24 hours?
Yeah, it's very rare you load up a video on your PC and the video is 24 hours.
The
hours.
first one is, I think, 12 because you got in at noon.
And the last day is shorter too.
Yeah, because we ended at noon.
Yeah.
But the ones in between are all 24 hours.
8 days of content in here. Now, what about, because some of that stuff was like copywritten material, maybe?
Yeah.
Is anything edited out of here?
There were a few things on I want to say maybe the first day. I think it's only limited to that got muted. Couple muted things. And it's all listed on the website. When you go to shop.mega64.com, it says it in the info. A couple
Okay.
things were muted when we started.
A couple of
That's
things you
about
had to
it.
see live.
Yeah.
But other than that, the full experience is on here. People be pouring over this for months.
Yeah, I guarantee there's a lot of parts of me sleeping you didn't get to see. Where you could scrub through and be, he
It is
snored here.
really funny that when we first got him, I obviously tested it and put it in, make sure it all worked. But going to the video, like hit play, and it's like starts with Rocco sleepy. I'm like, oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
'cause the middle
now
of the
I
night.
can come clean and tell people one of the Tangias was SpongeBob air horn.
Yeah.
A ticking time bomb.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I think I'm the only person who activated that.
Oh, that was
Really?
you.
Always
That
you.
was you.
That was admin only.
I think when we went back and reviewed it, because we set the price on it to be so expensive.
Because
Yeah.
it was a brutal wake
It
up.
was brutal, yeah. But I think
Rocco's rethinking things right
Yeah, he's
now.
like, no.
I hit you with it at like 2 a.m.
Okay,
one time.
I don't. No, but here's the thing.
And you woke up and just went, "Fuck you."
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that was a pretty natural response. But it's going to sound weird. The air horn, it did feel aggressive. It did feel like, you're waking me up with that? Fuck you.
Well, I think
And it turned off.
my favorite was the first time it went off. You looked up and like, are you fucking serious?
Yeah. So that was bad.
Well, that one, I think, I added it in and tested it. I had to make sure it worked.
Yeah.
It was like 2 a.m, but I just want to make sure it worked.
Sure.
Just tested
But
it
don't
out.
get me wrong. That one was the most aggro for sure in terms of like, really. But for some reason, I really was made more upset by the cat.
believe that.
Whatever his
Jive
name was.
Cat?
Because the bass of that one
Oh,
so
yeah.
cut through. And I don't know what, even the air horn, I swear, I think I slept through it maybe once or twice. But the cat, I couldn't. When that cat would happen, it's like, oh, I'm wide awake. The bass was really, it would like vibrate my chest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know what it was that got me worse. But anyway, all of that is on here. A folder with over a week of video.
Yeah.
And then a folder of bonus footage, behind the scenes footage, time lapse, tearing the room down, things like that. And photos we took.
Oh, yeah.
So you get a whole bunch of stuff, over 200 gigs plus of stuff. So
I don't think I finished my story yesterday. I realized this when I was driving away that like I was
Oh, okay.
talking about, but then it sold out, so I stopped. But there's a video of, I can't remember her name again, Miss Fit, doing the makeup, and it's just like a crazy scene, and it's like that, and then Meg, and then I pan over, and it's just Sawyer in a corner just doing her homework as if this is not happening. Like her life is so fucking weird. This is normal for her to see
Normal
this shit.
last day.
But that's on there as well. It's
Yeah,
fun stuff.
Yeah, that folder full of like all our photos and everything from our camera roll in that week that we all gave you. Like that's really the best. I love seeing that stuff. All this, how the room worked, what it looked like on the outside.
Yeah. It turned out great. So anyway, here's a sealed one.
Yeah.
They just turned out so good. So go pick one up if you missed out. Shout out Mega64.com.
As Rabouillards in the chat said, the prank call on PPS was legendary.
Oh my God,
I think that
bro.
might be peak, honestly, comedy of the entire week in the room.
I remember halfway through, I was like, dude, I can't even get a fucking word in. This is crazy. And then it was like, wait, Derek is doing this.
It wasn't
didn't know that
just
either.
it wasn't just me.
The timing had, well, yeah, everyone was joining
I mean,
in.
Meg, you want to come out here and confess?
You got that ball rolling. And I remember being
It's
like,
surprisingly quiet over there.
like, I can't be mad because this is
we're
fucking hilarious.
We're reminiscing about the prank call.
Oh, Meg, that was you?
Meg!
Hi.
Meg, what do you have to say about that?
Betrayer.
I have something to confess to everyone. I was texting Derek, and I was like, what if I added a bunch of The Rock saying, "Shut up, bitch"?
Yeah. So it was me and Meg,
Yeah.
and we kind of went off, just kept telling you guys to shut the fuck up.
And then on top of that, I also did a late night air horn.
You did?
Oh,
Really?
Meg.
These
hell
were you
yeah.
guys?
Yes.
We're coming clean today.
Meg gets it.
Okay.
Meg gets it.
Derek tells me that. I expected a little bit. Meg is doing it too?
I have bad influences.
Do I have
rubbed
any
off on
friends
me.
here? or
Well,
not?
Rocco, I'll have you know, I woke up.
Meg, I have another thing for you to add
Shut up,
to
bitch.
today's flyer. Yeah, I got something to add to your sleep schedule.
Shut up, bitch.
That was
It was,
Revenge.
it was therapeutic for me, I will admit.
Oh,
so
man.
good. Those were so.
The girls love
Good.
doing the popcorn thing because I could do that remotely.
Yeah.
But I would always, we would drive to school. I'm like, can we do the popcorn on Rock? I'm like, let's see if he's awake and we'll do it. Because I always wait to see if you're awake,
Yeah.
we would do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to wake you up though. So
I
I'm
love
way better than
popcorn.
these two.
I
Well-
mean, if anybody's going to do it, I'm glad it was me and Derek.
Yeah.
No.
I think there's a moment on camera in the PPS where your co-host, Brian,
Yeah.
I think we broke his brain.
Yeah. He had to like get up and walk to the corner, didn't he?
I think he just kind of like sat back into the back of the room and stopped even attempting to move forward.
That video is so good because Rocco is like, is burnt at that point. He's
that was
sleeping.
the most I was losing my mind. Like,
Yeah.
eventually I learned to coexist with everything, but
Yeah.
not at that point.
You'd be
Wednesday,
like
I was dying.
head sunken, eyes closed, and then The Rock would tell the girl on the phone to shut up, bitch, and you would start giggling with your sleep. You'd be laughing.
This poor person's trying to help you out, and then you just go
Shut the fuck up.
We got popcorn in the air conditioner. You know, we need help. The HVAC. Yeah, I just went back and watched it because I was looking at the PPSs on my channel, and it's like, why? This one has 6,000 views. Oh, that prank call was fucking the reason, man.
That's so funny.
Yeah, good job, guys.
Dang.
A little
Well,
help
anyways,
from
you
my
can see
friends.
all of that and so much more.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Pick that up. Again, it sold out yesterday, but we opened a pre-order so that when those close, we'll manufacture more of these.
Yeah, and it
and that's going to be it. This is a one and done. We're not making these forever. So.
It shouldn't take. I mean, that's already been made, so theoretically, just tell them to start the process again. It shouldn't take that long to get the pre-orders out to you.
Last words.
I mean, maybe, but the drives came from China, and now we can't get drives anymore, and it's all over.
The plastic. that we
China.
need
That's a
is-
good thing.
Yeah.
China.
Anyways, fun
Anyway.
times.
China.
Speaking of movie stuff, I did also want to touch on real quick.
Yeah.
They did release the trailer for Tron.
That's right.
Tron Aries, the third Tron movie. And I just want to say real quick, regardless if it's good, if it's bad, I still can't believe someone tricked Disney into once again funding a Tron movie.
I'm so
Because every
happy.
time it's kind of like, wow, they're doing that. They're doing another
Yeah.
one. And
They're
I think
very
it's kind of
sparse.
amazing that they are.
I like that they didn't jump on a sequel a year later and
Yeah.
like just cash in on some
Yeah.
whatever. I kind of like that. Like, everyone even
Yeah.
forgot Tron Legacy was
that
so
movie
cool.
was kind of shit on by the fans.
Legacy?
Yeah, they kind of all have been.
I know.
They're all
personally,
cult
we
fav-
like it,
Yeah.
Rocco, but
They're all cult favorites, but yeah,
A lot of people didn't like it.
They're all divisive.
Wow.
Yeah, they've all been divisive.
okay, interesting.
Um,
There's a lot that I liked about that sequel, that follow up to Tron. This one fucking looks awesome, and the soundtrack is what I really like and I'm interested in. Is the soundtrack is not by Atticus Ross and Trent Reznor.
Yeah,
it's
it's
by Nine Inch Nails, which is like, oh, that's kind of a first. Like always
Yeah.
under their soundtrack stuff, like
Yeah.
Social
But
Network.
I think after the Daft Punk thing, like, we'll have 9 Inch Nails do
that's
it.
yeah,
smart.
Yeah, and I was talking to Kevin about this yesterday. I was like, do you think that means we'll get like a vocal song? You're not getting that
Right.
in any of the movies they score, but
Right.
are we going to credits and it's like, light bikes are racing down the street, dun, dun, or something? I don't know.
Maybe.
Don't throw the disc at me.
I really thought like this trailer looks fucking awesome. Everything about this rules except for one major thing.
What?
And everyone knows what it is.
Why does Jared Leto have to be in it? Why does it have to be him? It could have been anyone else.
So
Joker update.
I can answer that.
Okay.
I can answer the question why it's specifically him.
We wouldn't
We've
get
been
this.
hearing about it for 10 years. That rumor started
Yep.
10 years ago. And the reason why is, I hate to say this, he's the only reason this third one exists.
What?
He has been pushing this as a project that I think he's producer on it too. That Disney wasn't moving on that, and he was like, yo, me and my team have the concept. We have the whatever, and I'll lead it and I'll do all this stuff. And he's been pushing it for seriously a decade, and it finally got made.
Damn.
He's the only reason, supposedly. I've been reading
Now,
that why it exists.
I like
and
him
it
as a
makes
villain,
me
though.
sad, but
It makes you sad, really?
yeah, I'm not a fan. Yeah, you say you like him as a villain. I saw him as the Joker, so
But that was like
I think
almost.
does that in.
Yeah.
He's also a
Whatever. I'm
weirdo.
not going to comment on. I like that weird fucking tattooed Joker exists. It doesn't affect my life one way or another. And if I had to erase it from existence, I don't think I would because I've enjoyed shitting on it so much. Over the years.
yeah. That might be a good point.
But I mean, for me, it's
Is he
that
going to
Blade
do the
Runner
Joker
20
voice in Tron?
That's what I'm scared. He's gonna go.
Oh, he's gonna discipline someone in the audience.
Clue is messing with the grid so bad. I didn't want to have to do this, and he's gonna go turn into Joker.jpg.
Don't make me use the voice.
Get out of the grid.
The Balatro fucking revenge.
Hey,
Yeah,
Throw the
Balatro.
fucking disc.
He's gonna go Balatro
fucker.
mode.
But I loved him in 2049, the Blade Runner sequel.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is
did a
to be
good job
fair,
there.
I heard he was in that and went, and
it's a little
that was a good role for
Yeah.
him. So hopefully this is like that. But man, yeah, ouch.
It looks like it's not acknowledging anything from Legacy and like the way the characters ride off at the end kind of thing.
No, I was
Or
actually
is-
gonna say.
Is there some repercussions for bringing her out of the grid?
Here's something that I'm torn on is I like that it's carrying the thread from Legacy where
Right.
Legacy ended with, oh, a person from the grid came out.
Yeah.
And now this third one,
It's all out.
all the Tron shit is out in the city,
Yeah.
is out here. So half of me is like, oh, that's continuing. They're not just, writing it off. But the other half of me is like, but also like just this thing's gonna destroy the city is also like the most basic thing. Like part of me is like, the coolest thing about both the previous movies is being in that world.
You're kind of right.
I
yeah.
hope this is still good. That part of me is itching a little bit.
Maybe
but
they spend a lot of time going back into the grid or doing shit in there.
Who
or
knows?
whatever.
I would also advise everybody to accept that this is the third in a
Yeah.
trilogy.
Yes.
And how often are the third movie in a trilogy or series like really that good?
I
Yes.
think
it's
I'm
extremely
there's
rare.
two.
Yes.
legitimately more excited for the soundtrack than the movie, though. So I don't really care.
And
Like, I think that's gonna be cool.
I'm approaching it from that angle. I'm like, I think there's no guarantee ever that a Tron movie is good. It's very, again, I'm
It's
just
kind of arguable. The first one's good.
yeah. I love it,
Yeah.
but I also can't. Do I say it's a great movie? I don't know.
I kind of
I love it.
I love its aesthetic and its lore of like visual invention. Like they
Yeah.
kind of made new techniques up for this.
Yeah,
thing.
my review is there's no movie like it.
yeah, yeah.
I'm getting called out in the chat, and they are right. Terminator 3, Kung Fu Panda 3.
That's
Those are the two I mentioned.
Those
You're
are the
right.
two that were good.
Exception to the
so it has been done before, but it's very rare.
you forgot to read one. Clerks 3. So yeah,
Clerks 3.
best of the trilogy.
Yeah.
No, I know someone who hated that movie.
Legitimately though, what are the best part 3s?
I was going to say,
Well,
Star Wars.
yeah, Jedi,
Indiana
Return of the
Jones.
King.
No.
But see, even Jedi, I love that. Not everyone feels that way.
Okay, well, I have one that for me it's the best one of the whole series,
Yes.
and that would be Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
The third one is the best one, in my opinion.
Yeah, a lot of people don't agree with that either, but I agree with that.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say
like
my
those.
favorites. I think my favorite's always the first. But I would say they're revered and good
Well, just
in
thinking, just good part 3s in general,
Yeah.
where it's not like, oh,
They're not
that
the
was
best.
fucking terrible.
Part
I'm
3 is
thinking,
never the best.
Yeah, Indiana Jones 3. Yeah, I like Return of the Jedi a lot. There was another Return of the King.
Return of the King.
How
is-
about-
that's 3 then? Okay.
What's the third movie that fucking screwed the pooch the hardest? What's the third movie where it's like, damn, you had two great movies,
I mean, I think Terminator is a good
and
example
you
of that.
fucked it up. You could say Terminator, you could say
People
Godfather,
will say Matrix.
The Matrix.
What? Poltergeist 3.
Poltergeist 3, Kevin. That is
Yeah,
a good one.
after Poltergeist 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say 2, kind of maybe. Yeah.
Did you? What?
Yeah, Alien 3.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Fincher.
What? Alien takes a shower with Ripley, dude. That's fucking great.
I've been seeing a lot of revised thoughts on this movie, and they're playing it like this month at the New Bev Theater, and I just feel like I see excitement, and I'm like, what? You're all liars. Is fucking Spider-Man 3?
Oh,
That shit
It's become a meme.
sucks.
It's
Fuck
a
that
meme.
movie.
And it's become like, oh my god. Well, but there's always revisionist stuff with comic book things, like this new Fantastic Four that's coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People keep going, oh, I don't like how this new thing looks. You know what? God, it was better and they're showing stuff from like the old Fantastic Four movie with Jessica Alba and stuff. And I'm like, hey guys, these weren't good.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why we're acting like they are. Like I was there. Ground floor with you. These are shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, Spider-Man 3 was
X-Men
like, I was
3
really looking forward to
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
The
X-Men
first
3
two X-Men were pretty good.
And then the third one sucked.
2 hit next level.
Oh, it was all Wolverine. Yeah.
X2 was way longer. It was like for a superhero movie, this is really long.
Thank
and
you, David Hayter.
Went into all kinds of shit, and it was like, oh, the 3, and it's going to have like the Phoenix in it.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, legendary. And then, yeah, that was embarrassing. That was like,
bunch of mutants you've never seen or heard from running through the
Yeah.
forest at that
That was really
infight.
bad.
Yeah, cool Kitty Pride stuff, but not much.
yeah.
Anyway.
Those are the ones I get.
You know what?
Yeah.
Some people say Back to the Future 3. I disagree with that.
Yeah.
I think the
I think
third
that's a
one,
good one.
is a great movie. I love the third one. But I think people were done with it by
I
then.
kind of look like Biff Tannen right here now.
Mad
The
Dog
third one.
Tannen?
Mad Dog Tannen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Garrett, you look like you need some wake up juice. That'll get you more straight than a priest on Sunday.
Yeah, I didn't know what that meant as a kid.
Yeah.
I don't
Anyway.
know what it means now.
Yeah. I thought it was a boner joke, but I don't think it is.
But yeah, anyway, so I hope the third Tron is good. But I am going into it. The mindset completely is, I'm going to get to see the Tron aesthetic and we're getting a new 9 Inch Nails album. Okay. Like
Tight.
that, I'm keeping it to that. So if it's anything better than that,
Hell yeah.
fine.
And Jared Leto.
Yeah.
You get more Leto, dude. He's an Oscar winner, okay?
What is it? Doesn't he have some kind of cult thing? Isn't he doing that?
Yeah, it's 30 Seconds to Mars.
No. I think doesn't he like run some cult? Am I
Yeah,
crazy?
30 Seconds to Mars.
No,
Listen,
that's not
It was
it.
kind of a hoax.
It's a hoax?
Yeah, it was like a 30 Seconds to Mars like retreat,
Oh, so
and he played it up as a
Oh,
sex cult.
so Derek was right, and
Derek
I was
was
dismissing
right.
him for no reason. I was
Oh.
incorrecting him. I apologize.
When you
I
make everyone wear
apologize.
white robes,
Now you're
with you,
reconsidering
though-
the Patreon view count, aren't you?
No, that is in front of my eyes. I can
Derek
see
was
that.
right.
One is more than the other. I can do that math.
Is
very
he a
well.
Scientologist?
No. He's a letologist.
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 Condense that.
Okay, fair enough.
What did he come out in? What was like the first Leto thing you saw?
Requiem for a Dream.
Fight
but
Club was the
I'm
first thing I saw
sure
him
he
in.
was in stuff before
Oh
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
Requiem
Fight
for
Club.
Dream was a big one for me. Oh yeah, he was blonde in Fight Club.
yeah.
You're kind of doing a Leto cosplay right
I
now,
am.
Rocco. Why are you so
Leto?
blonde?
You want to just destroy something beautiful?
Turn his
Thought
face
of
into
every
a
panda
hamburger.
that wouldn't screw to save its species. When was the last time you watched Fight Club?
You were
It's been a long
Jack's
time.
obnoxious.
I was thinking, like, I wonder if Beckett would like that. I loved it in high school.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know if I like it anymore, but I did like it at one point.
No,
It's not good.
new generation are wimps. They wouldn't get Fight Club.
It's too tough.
Spoken like a true Redditor.
We Fight Clubbed ourselves. I remember those days.
It really sucks
Kids
because
these days wouldn't understand punching.
that movie has that rep now. It has like Redditor rep.
Yeah, like
But I-
Boondock Saints rep.
Yeah, but you watch it, I'm like, I don't know. It is a pretty well directed movie.
Really
It's pretty,
good movie.
Pretty cool movie.
Yeah.
It just got that. Some things just get that rep. You know what I
They
mean?
get the rep.
Yeah.
I think that's one of those movies that's a product of its time.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I think you have to be fully aware of the culture that movie was born out of to appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
totally.
When IKEA was a new idea and the backlash to a corporation's providing everything for your life was a new idea.
Yeah.
Now that's pretty
We-
tired
Yeah.
theme to explore.
You didn't see as much rebellion against that sort of thing in the late 90s as you do now, where it's just it's all day, every day. You're online and reading about, this kind of thing. So that's a good point. But there's still some cool things in that movie, though. Like some cool
I think it still has kind of a relevant message too, because it aims to teach you to be a little more like Tyler than like I forgot the other character or whatever, but
he's unnamed.
he is unnamed. You're right. That's why I can't remember.
Jack.
When I see like those viral videos of that dude doing his ice face bath, that viral video,
Yeah.
of that guy's mourning,
Yeah.
and it's like he's living like Jack's unfulfilled lifestyle,
Yeah, yeah.
in that mansion with no friends and his fucking designer ice water face wash.
There's
There's
still
a message there that's relevant still.
There still is, the stuff that Derek mentioned is, maybe not a new concept now, but there still is a message about how far you can take masculinity.
That's
and
true
the
too,
concept
yeah.
of masculinity. There's things explored in the movie that are still kind of relevant.
Yeah.
The problem is that I think a lot of people still don't see that side of it, so they go like, "This movie's just dudes wanting to fight." Oh, they don't like watch the ending.
They'd be like, "Oh, it'd be cool if all the credit card companies really did go away."
Yeah. It's like what's the like end game of acting like that?
January
And
6th.
maybe it's but that's why it's in the movie. I think
That's in the special edition.
let's go storm the Capitol, Jack.
Whatever you
You
say,
got
Tyler. Remember, can't remember his name.
Robert Paulson.
Yeah.
Robert Paulson. There you go.
Trump.
Oh,
Tyler.
Oh,
Donald Trump. Tyler Durden.
Oh. Put it together, guys.
Hold a mirror up to society, and that's what you get. It's
The
backwards.
first rule of the Fight Club: we don't talk about Fight Club. We don't talk about it. It's a great club, tremendous club. We don't talk about it.
Would love to talk about it. I can't.
You want to join Project Mayhem? Do your own research.
The man didn't have a name. They said in death we do have names. His name was Robert Paulson. Say it with me, Robert
Bob.
Paulson. Robert
Bob,
Paulson.
we love Bob. Nice guy. Big old titties.
You could have motorboated him at any moment. He would have let you. He was a good guy.
The biggest man titties. I can't cry. I can't sleep. He said, put your head right in my man titties. I did. I slept great. I slept like a baby.
Come on, Sean, do one.
I don't
Just
have it
do
in
one.
me.
We got to get Sean to do one.
You can't.
Do like a Pelosi impression or something. Something political.
Yeah, balance it out with
Come
a
on.
Pelosi impression.
I'm gonna buy some stocks.
That's good. Nailing it. See, we're 4 days in and we're still on fire. folks.
On fire.
Let's look at some weird Reddits.
Okay.
Okay. We also have
yeah.
So many fridges. Yeah, if you haven't
Wow,
joined us
you went
previously.
straight for the jugular on freak Reddits, where the dark demons of the internet lurk.
Is this going to be I'm already feeling a personal attack.
No. This is positive.
This is going to be
Yeah.
a good Reddit for.
Yeah, it better be positive.
We're going to
Fuck.
praise this Reddit.
So I think we're going to look at some unusual subreddits that we've found on the internet, right? This is what
We're just gonna see what people are posting out there.
Yeah,
Okay.
what are you posting?
Oh,
Well, you suggested we go to r/LSD.
r/popcorn buckets. Look at this.
But you're on r/popcorn buckets.
Sorry, hold on. The segment starts and you just hear Johnny going, "Yeah, I don't really have any."
Yeah, I don't. Where am I going?
I thought he had like a list of them or
Oh
something.
no, I just suggested it.
Oh, we
I
didn't
don't
give him
know
a
why
list.
That cracked me up so bad.
No, I don't have a list.
Real quick. Can I share, Johnny? I'm sorry. I'm going to share the thing that happened.
Yeah,
the other
that's
night.
fine. I think it's funny.
Derek, I don't know if you know about this.
No.
I got some comments on, what's going on with the description of the podcast?
Okay.
Johnny so often asks me for a description to use for the podcast. He's like, I'm editing the podcast. Could you write the description for it?
Okay.
Just to do it quickly. He knows I love creative writing, so I do it. I don't know,
Of
whatever.
course.
I texted him, use this description. And then I put the description. And then after actually before the description, put a link to the Carl Strauss thing and then, add this to it. That's what I wrote in a text.
Yeah, okay.
So people started messaging me. It was like 11 p.m. at night. Yo, what's with the info on the latest podcast? And I looked at Johnny just pasted the entire text. It was literally podcast info.
I hope you didn't
When,
change it.
when you write the description, put this in.
Can I defend myself a little bit?
I hope that's still there.
No, I did change it, but
Come on.
I've been very sleepy. I've been here all day,
You
every
should've
day.
just left the text message in.
I want to. I
fucking
thought it was funny.
I get it. It happened in the middle of the night. I was messaging Johnny like, yo, what's going on? And then he fixed,
Johnny has really been, like I said, I think I've been here like too much. Johnny has definitely been here longer than any of us.
Yeah, and
definitely.
I was like, I've been waking up like at 6 a.m. now because my
Well, that's your
partner
first mistake.
wakes up at 6 a.m. And so around the time Rocco texted me, I'm like half asleep.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, he sent me the description finally. All right. And I just pasted it and fell asleep. And then my phone's going like, brr, brr, brr. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's just like, he was just like, I think you just said, you put my text in the description. And I was like, what the fuck? And I just replied, went, lol, sorry.
I'll fix it later.
man.
Yeah, maybe you should put the original because you guys convinced me to keep the title, This Is What You Thing of Me.
Yeah.
When I was so upset that like my first upload and I fucking typoed the word think.
That's still the all-timer.
But you
look good to
convinced
you
me.
guys? Yep, looks good to me.
You fucking dickhead.
Upload.
The all-timer-
This is what you think of me?
The all-timer for me, and Johnny was there. We were at a show at the Casbah in San Diego
This is legendary.
with our friend who will remain unnamed.
Okay.
Now let's name him.
It's a girl. she was indulging in some alcoholic beverages, and
Oh,
Tony Hawk's son Riley Hawk was playing in a band. He's the drummer in a band.
Oh, cool.
And Tony Hawk was in the audience, and people were like recognizing, like, fuck, that's Tony Hawk over there.
Yeah.
Why did she go get a picture with him? She kept saying, like, nah, I'm not gonna bother Tony Hawk. It's gonna be like weird. And, I don't want to fan. He's here to watch his son. I'll do it. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Nah, don't. Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna do it. And then she goes over there and she's gone. You don't see her. And then she comes back like 15 minutes later. Check out what I just posted online. And it's a video of her like taking a selfie. It's a video of a selfie. And she captioned it.
The way it should be.
Apparently, this is Tony Stark.
And, she shows it to me, and I'm like, "That's funny."
Yeah, I see it too. I was like, okay, low-key, that's the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, that's actually, I'm glad you did that. Why is that so funny? Apparently, this is Tony Stark. Oh, I put the wrong name. And we tried to convince, like, no, leave it. Like, leave it up. And she, no, I look fucking stupid. Yeah, I thought that was intentional. No, fuck that. She took it down.
There's a whole bit with Tony Hawk posting people like giving him shit, like thinking you look like the Tony Hawk but older. It's like, okay.
He posts it every time.
He posts it all the time. Yeah, it happens a lot
It's
too.
always coming to the airport. Oh, Tony Hawk, like a skateboarder. Yeah. What's he up to? I'm doing this right now.
This.
Yeah.
I'm talking
Yeah,
to
he just
you.
goes this.
But apparently this is Tony Stark who will live rent-free in my head forever.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I forgot
awesome.
about that. You remember you told me about that.
Definitely should have kept that up.
All right. I got some shitty subreddits we could look at that are real fucking dumb. If you want to start there, maybe we'll find some better ones.
Oh, we're
as we
moving
go
on from the buckets.
You want to look at our popcorn buckets? All right, let's start there.
That's what I saw this on the screen. I'm like, oh, here comes personal attack.
I am interested.
All right, creeper bucket. Rocco, you gonna get the creeper bucket?
Nope. Thoughts?
$45.
Nope.
Missed opportunity. Why no chicken jockey?
We have a
bucket?
few Red Hulks left, which have kindly been donated to help raise money for charity.
Do you have that one, Rocco?
Five bucks each. Ooh,
No.
look at that.
Oh, okay, real
that's
quick.
right.
Real quick.
Up.
No, hold
You're
on.
going too fast,
Go back.
Johnny.
I will get that cup because I
You
like that
will?
artwork. Yeah, I'm going to see it in 40X, Revenge of the Sith,
Where-
so I'll get that.
Where do you store all
Cool.
the cups?
Yeah.
In the
though?
cabinet.
Leave that one at home, please.
Ooh.
The Thing. This is what you
I'm
think
good.
of me.
It's
Ben
Rocco, no.
Grimm.
Nope.
Okay.
No,
Too
hold
normie.
on. Don't go so
I
fast.
think that's his name, right? Ben
Yeah, Ben Gibbard.
Gibbard or Grimm.
Ben Gibbard?
No.
Damn.
This one, I feel like this one is kind of like an aphrodisiac, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you getting horny?
A little bit.
Yeah, like you want to set the mood right.
Yeah.
Take your partner and
For some fantastic foreplay.
Still got it, baby.
put this bucket in the cuck chair
Going strong. Yeah.
and have a good night.
Look,
This actually does look like the Thing is getting cucked.
It does. It does.
That fucking gaze on his face. Like,
I mean,
you permission. Go ahead.
I mean, that is Ben Grimm lore. His wife does leave him when he becomes a rock man.
No, Ben.
Getting rock hard. Yeah, I saw that in the chat. Thank you.
Oh,
All
Ben.
right.
He's
See,
looking at that. He's
go
looking.
back.
He's looking between her legs, going, "It's clobbering time."
Okay.
He's gonna what?
Glad we
He's
went
gonna
back.
clobber that thing.
I got it.
Yeah, we get it. We get it.
Thank
Next
you.
one.
Thank you.
What's wrong with that?
It's like Brian's
what
in the
the
room.
fuck is that? Sinners?
Sinners.
What the fuck is Sinners?
Oh, he's a
New
twin.
Ryan Coogler movie.
Can you take a picture of it in regular lighting,
Jesus.
please?
It's about
Christ.
vampires.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
see this.
It's getting great reviews. I actually want to see it.
Yeah, but not everything it needs a. This is what I hate about popcorn buckets is it's just become a thoughtless piece of merchandise.
100%.
Oh, movie popcorn bucket.
Yes.
Is there a cool design? Yeah, we'll put art on the cup. Go sell it.
Is that Michael B. Jordan? Okay.
Because Derek, the theaters are desperate.
Yeah.
This is
And
keeping us
they've
alive.
latched onto this. We can sell a popcorn vessel for an additional price and call
Yeah.
it a collector's item.
Yep.
And there's people out there who will buy it.
Slow down. Yep.
Does it seem like they're slowing down with popcorn buckets? I don't see many. I'll say this though, legitimately. Last year, all the movies that I saw, it really felt like they were piling them up. Like,
Yeah.
oh, here's all the Borderlands 2 buckets we didn't sell. Well,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
who's buying that shit?
Okay,
Anyway.
so there is the popcorn bucket, and what's the Vader head? That's the
That's
cup.
a sipper.
That's a sipper.
Well, there's a cup next to it. A sipper?
Fuck is a sipper?
What's a
It's
sipper?
You
like
sip out of it.
like a baby cup,
Essentially.
like a baby sippy. Well, that actually makes sense.
But let me
That actually clicks.
Let me-
I can see the logic of how it naturally progressed to that.
Yeah.
let me just say this. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to confess. When they re-released episode 1, they had the same artist do the artwork.
Yeah.
I did get this combo, the cup and the bucket. I did.
But no sipper.
I did get those. No, Vader. We have enough Vader.
But if it was a Darth Maul sipper, would you get that?
Oh,
No.
Okay.
Okay.
You didn't get the baby sippy cup.
What about
Nope.
like a
no, I'm an adult. Thank
old
you.
Watto from that Flash Forward scene?
I would have got that,
Okay.
but they didn't have it.
I'm gonna be real. The hold on, hold
Johnny!
your horses.
Chill, man.
You want us to comment on these or not?
You upset about something? Okay, real quick. Can I get real?
No.
Scroll down. No, Johnny.
Johnny,
Here,
hand
stay
off
on
the
this.
mouse.
Hand off the fucking mouse.
I got it. We're in control
Okay.
now. Now we are the captain.
Okay,
This is what listening to Joe Rogan
this
was
pisses
like.
me off, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah. Why?
That Batman one on the left was a working bat signal, which I thought was hilarious. They were selling it in theaters. Like,
Shine
okay,
it.
you're gonna sell the bat signal in a place where it's known for being a dark room. Okay. Anyway, that thing was gone. It was one of those things where it was like, oh, they're re-releasing Batman in theaters. Oh, okay, I'll pick that up when that comes out. And then it happened, and it's like, oh no, we sold out of those like 3 months ago. Well, Batman's in theaters now. Yeah, but we put them out in February.
People asked to buy him, so we sold
And,
him.
yeah, they were sold out the first day. Like, guys, I would have had that. I would have got that, but I had to be there 3 months early, I guess. Fuck you. So that's my rant. That's my rant. I wanted to show the bat signal in the theater.
Yeah, you're supposed to be a collector. Be on it.
This guy's selling for $30. I may bite
Yeah,
the bullet,
dude.
honestly.
Batteries.
But at the
still
moment,
good?
but I kind of feel like the moment passed.
The moment has definitely passed, and where are you gonna put that shit?
What about that minion? Is
Above
that
my
Kevin?
house, like the sign the signal.
The mini one's
Duh.
stupid.
Yeah,
Sonic
mini one's
looks
dumb.
Sonic looks like he's.
But again, Sonic's head, we have 1 million of those.
Yeah, give me a ring.
They need
Anyway,
to stop
a popcorn
making
ring.
a character's head as the popcorn bucket.
Thank you. Oh my God, thank you. They did.
Give me Sonic's shoe.
They did some for
Yeah.
Come on.
They did some for Beetlejuice, and some of them were boring. But they did one that was just this gravestone. I would rather have that than Beetlejuice's head.
yeah, that's cool.
Then it's like a prop, And then one place did the Book of the Dead that he has. Remember he has that book?
Yeah.
They sold the book, and you open
the
it up,
phone book,
and there's you could pop corn inside.
You could popcorn.
Actually, all sounds terrible.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what?
All right.
Okay, keep scrolling.
Johnny Scroll. All right.
Come on.
What is
Minecraft.
that?
It's on the Walmart site.
Minecraft llama.
Johnny, can you
something.
please keep scrolling? Please.
We're so much fun.
Double good popcorn.
Double
that
good.
mean?
Yeah, click the link.
I'm scared.
I don't see any nudity in that thumbnail. I think you're good.
Jalen's pop-up store.
What? Help.
Oh, they're
Ramstein
why?
Rams?
This is like a GoFundMe for a basketball team.
Du
Yeah,
hast.
Get that-
Okay,
get
no,
out of
we're
there.
not. We're not
2 point,
contributing to that.
Okay, we've seen that already.
Yeah, I'll probably.
We're
get
just
that.
repeating.
There's the
shit
sipper.
now. Let's find a different weird subreddit.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I was interested.
Johnny was saying the LSD one's good.
Yeah, let's go to Reddit/LSD.
Uh-oh.
Mature
Yeah, I'm
content.
over 18.
We're good.
I hope it's...
All right, let's go to the first post.
Be
and
real
let's-
careful what you show.
Easter
Wait, what the hell's bicycle
Bicycle
day?
Day. Okay, hold on. What's the caption? How do you celebrate Bicycle Day?
Oh, wait.
What the fuck is-
Bicycles are tied to LSD
How?
because the inventor was making something that I think he put in his pocket and then rode his bike. And that's how he discovered the lysergic acid, did something to him. Because on his bike ride, he started going oh, I'm
Like,
I think
Sweating?
you're thinking of a scene from SLC Punk. I think.
that was a crackhead Bob or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Somebody in the chat, Mega64 chat, says Bicycle Day is 420 for LSD.
Yeah,
Oh.
Okay,
The guy-
but what's Bicycle? 420, April 20th.
Yeah.
Bicycle Day. What's the fucking date?
Yeah, what's the actual date? Because I don't know.
I don't even think they know.
When did, was it Albert Hoffman or some shit? When did he discover that? I don't know.
Real quick. Do you know why is it 420? Is there
Nobody knows.
no one knows the significance of that day? Okay.
And no one knows about why it's 69 either. No one can
It's
figure
probably
that
like
out.
a police code. I don't know, maybe not.
Wait a second. Bicycle Day is 419.
What?
Oh, had to get one in on them, huh?
Yeah,
Jump the
tried to
gun.
one up them.
Slow down. A
He's
man
a
on
hero.
acid and cough syrup. I wouldn't mix those. Saves neighbor's dog from non-existent house fire.
He's a hero. Okay, that's pretty funny.
Imaginary fire.
All right. Me after trying LSD for the first time.
We're connected to love. So connected to love. I think this experience has shown me you
Do you
never
keep
know
seeing all the
how
like
much love
fake
is
footage
inside
that
of
they're
you.
trying to pass off now?
Yeah.
There's a dummy hand in the window.
Let-
the
keep
door's
going.
crooked.
How much love you have to give and how loved you are.
God,
Shut
damn.
up.
Yeah, dude, Katy Perry. What
Dude,
are you
I
doing?
don't know. She makes going to space sound cool.
Yeah.
For the first time, I had never thought that before. Katy Perry spent 11 minutes in space. I spent 9 hours at the Mall of America on acid at 18 years old. I'm not saying I'm better than her. I'm just saying it's obvious who the real American hero is.
You've been to the Mall of America.
We've been
guys.
there,
What
yeah.
was that like?
You were there.
I slept in the car. Do you remember?
You didn't come in?
Nope.
Oh my God.
I was
You
fucking
did.
I was like sick
Oh, that's
that
right.
day.
You were tired.
They always know when you're tripping balls.
I don't think that.
I don't think the
knows.
cat knows what the fuck's
No,
going on.
They know.
The cat has no
The
clue.
cat came to be friendly because it could tell.
That's just a warm laugh.
I did the most.
You guys haven't done LSD. You wouldn't know.
I feel like I did the most impossible thing ever.
Impaceable thing.
I put my pizza in the oven with no timer and took it out when it was perfect. Yeah, because you're in tune with the universe.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's crazy.
dude, it's because
That's
of the
fucking crazy.
for sure it's because of the acid.
That's fucking crazy. You did a 9 pepper? Wait, no, that's a 7 pepper.
I'm not gonna
Excuse me.
say I'm not gonna say that's perfect either.
7 pepper pizza, perfectly timed with no timer, and you were on the purple stuff?
That's one
Dang.
of those shitty Red Barons, too. That's like a $7 frozen pizza. Dude. That is not perfect.
Bicycle day. Wait,
1943. I think Garrett knows.
I know this fact for sure. This is the
it's
story
been
of,
around since 1943.
how it was discovered.
It was
Lysergic-
discovered.
That's why we won the war, you guys.
whatever.
Yeah.
No, what's it called? LS.
Been
We started
looking at
thinking
this for
four-dimensionally.
15 minutes. All right.
This Reddit rules.
wait. The pot of greed or the plate?
Hold
Yeah.
on.
I'm just looking at the pot of greed.
Well, I got to look at this and see what. There's a
Let's
lot
set
to
a
take
timer
in.
for
There-
There's a lot to
15
take
minutes.
in. Yeah.
There's a lot to take in
That's
here.
a lot.
Is it just me or are the clouds moving?
That's pretty cool.
Dang. Oh, there's a baby. She's holding a baby. That's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah. That's nice.
You can almost hear the baby
You know,
crying.
I didn't think I would say this. I think this subreddit might be better than the popcorn bucket one.
I think it is. I think Johnny was right.
CIA in the movies. We need to save America. Yes. CIA in real life. Let's feed this guy LSD. That's fucking hilarious.
All right.
MK Ultra, dude.
I love.
Oh, this is a great post.
I love
This
it.
looks good.
It's just a wall.
Floor, right?
This looks good. Oh, it's a
Oh,
floor.
it's upside down floor.
We can't tell if it's the wall or the floor.
It's gotta be the floor.
It's
This is
upside
like
down.
a blue dress,
That's
gold
a
dress
wall,
thing.
dude.
No, it's upside down
That's-
Yeah, I
floor.
think it is the
That's-
floor.
that's-
No,
upside down
that's
floor.
the wall.
Derek's
That's
on
the door
acid.
right there.
That's the wall,
Yeah,
dude.
you're on LSD, bro.
If you took acid, you'd get it. By the way, if you took acid, you'd be able to see what's behind that. All right.
Yeah.
Can you see
You meet
what the
the man.
comments say on that floor?
You look through the firmament.
This looks good. Dude, are you walking on the wall?
He took the picture upside down.
Your floor joints are well staggered. This subreddit has so many auto encrypted posts. It makes sense. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
all right. This is a good subreddit.
If you haven't heard this band, especially Tripping, thank me later. What's the band?
Cannons.
Cannons.
All right. If those of you want a trip,
Yeah, all right. Does anyone know if quetiapine is an effective trip killer?
oh my God.
Oh, I need this to end.
This
Yeah.
has to stop. Whoa,
Whoa,
whoa, whoa.
Hold on.
No, Johnny,
wait,
go back.
wait. Remaining undiagnosed and self-medicating with dogs, memes, and LSD. Getting help for depression and mental illness with psych meds and therapy.
They did.
Oh, no.
They did the girl in the back dirty. That's photoshopped
You
flat.
got to go with the bigger butt.
I personally,
Yeah,
I'm what I'm doing is the small butt.
exactly.
That's what I'm doing.
You get it.
You're not badonkadonk.
You gotta-
but that looks more like my butt than the other
You
one.
gotta go
so
big
that
butt.
is fair.
Yeah, I've been doing more lifting, so my butt's getting a little rounder.
Hey, 2024, big brain. 2025, big butt.
Yeah.
I got a big butt this situation.
I'm going to call Nicki Minaj.
She left after I told her I use LSD. Did I make a
Okay,
mistake?
I'm 23 years old. I had a deep conversation with a 20-year-old girl. Everything was going great until I told her I occasionally use LSD. She pulled away out of fear and prejudice.
Uh-oh.
Of course.
Yeah. I was willing to give it up for her, but she made her decision and told me she doesn't want that in her life. She's very sheltered and innocent. I feel awful for losing her because I saw a future with her. Should I let her go completely, or is there still hope? Was I wrong for confessing it to her? How do you tell your partners that you use LSD?
Wow. Wow.
Oh, that's actually an This guy's actually looking for some advice.
You know what? She's
On
not
Reddit.
compatible with you, bro. She can't accept you for who you are. That's what I would say.
Whoa.
Oh, look at that.
I took a screenshot of my hand while tripping.
No, I think that's been ducked.
I don't think it works that way. What the fuck?
Oh, I've seen this guy. He does like time-lapse soap sculptures, but the art is like within the soap.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, play it to the end because he turns these into animations. Every frame is a slice of soap, and this is what you get.
Whoa.
Well, it's Has Been Hotel shit.
This dude's amazing.
That's
actually.
awesome.
I've seen
Holy
a lot of,
shit.
I've watched a lot
Oh,
of his
that.
videos.
Oh, my
How
God.
do you do that?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, but he's the fucking artist.
I feel like if I was on LSD, I would not survive this.
Oh, he did a Vice bumper.
Yeah, he does promotional content all the time.
I bet.
Dude. It's like an Adult Swim thing. Kinda.
Dang, this is rad.
Wow. Oh, that was for that AI pin.
Yeah.
How the fuck would you even think to do this?
Lots of practice.
He works in soap, too. What a medium.
Actually, I misspoke. It's not soap, it's clay.
Oh, it's clay. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I get it. But still, it's
But
like
still.
insanely impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog.
Wow.
MailChimp.
MailChimp.
What I don't know, what I can't wrap my brain around is, he's doing rotations. These
Yeah.
things aren't like randomized. But
Yeah.
he makes it into a brick, but then the frames of the animation are like within the brick. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a 911 call about someone on LSD?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's listen to this.
I have knife hands.
Excuse me?
Oh, and my hands were knives.
Your hands are knives?
Yeah.
Can you put the knives down?
No, they're my hands.
All right, where are you?
I don't want knife hands. I can't pet my cat. I can't high five anything.
It's okay, sir. Let's work this out.
This
What
is
am I going
fake.
to do? Be a chef? Just chop my whole life. Nothing but chopping. Chop that.
How did you call 911?
I called on my phone
And how did you dial the number?
with my fingers
Okay, where are your fingers?
on my hands. Oh, God, you're back. Oh, thank you. Oh, my God, look at them. I love these hands. What's your name?
This
it
is real.
Sharon?
No,
Oh, Sharon, you're an angel.
I am not.
That's what an angel would say. Thank you, Sharon.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Thanks.
That was,
He was promptly arrested and deported.
that was cute.
All right, I've had my fill of LSD.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That wouldn't be the first time I said that to him.
What do you mean, whoa? It's a tree. What's the big deal?
Leopard on it.
It's a tree, Sean.
Milk.
Milk.
That's
That's the best
good.
post.
You are the milk. Let's get one from the chat. You guys have a weird subreddit you want us to explore? Drop us a link
But
right
no
now.
nudity.
Yeah,
We'll figure you out.
R/nudity is not on.
That's
R/we want plates.
Oh, I know what that one is. They go to restaurants and then people who like serve like food on like a piece of wood instead. It's just like all like the fancy shit people do.
I go to a place that
I've
gives me
seen
the
this one
wooden
before.
plank, dude. I go to the plank.
Yeah, we want plates is funny.
We want plates. Oh, book. Oh, fuck off,
They put it on a
They
book.
served it on a book. Are you supposed to read that?
dude. Also, it looks like something my dog hacked up.
now your page is stained.
Yeah, it looks like something went wrong.
That's great.
Yeah.
Looks like a scene before Rebellion and Severance.
All right, next.
Yeah. I mean, that's okay.
It's got a handle.
Yeah, that's whatever.
That's
I'll
that,
eat
that
that.
looks good.
that was
actually.
good.
I'm
And
getting
also,
hungry.
I know that fish and chips in
Traditionally.
are wrapped in paper and shit, like
Yeah.
in the UK.
Newspaper
so
specifically,
that's fine.
right?
Get over yourself. That one.
Oh,
This is
Yo,
bullshit.
the book
Ooh, what's
shit.
this?
What are we doing?
Line on
Ew,
fire.
Light the book on fire. Oh,
No,
we're burning
whoa.
books.
Yeah, we're burning
Whoa.
books. What year is this?
Jesus.
Oh,
Whoa.
okay. Never
Whoa,
mind.
never
Never
mind.
mind.
Never
We're
mind.
good. That was cool.
Never mind.
wait a
Yeah,
That was
I'm
fucking
into
cool.
burning
Wait
books
a
now.
minute.
That was fucking.
Well, it's so cool.
Took the world by
What
storm.
is that?
I thought you were still
A
on
taco?
LSD.
Tacos with caviar.
What the fuck?
You don't put caviar on a taco.
You're gonna ruin that.
I don't give a fuck about the plate.
I had
I
caviar-
care about the fucked up taco.
I had caviar on a pizza at a game industry event, and everybody else ate Subway.
Fuck that.
I noticed that, and this
What
is
the-
my San Diego bias coming in.
Fuck that.
Those line tacos.
That rules.
When you can't make a good taco, it's like you go out of your way to make the most fucked up taco possible.
Yeah.
And it I don't know. It's
I'm
my
talking
pet
to you,
peeve.
Austin, Texas.
That's my pet peeve. It just it's so simple.
Yeah. Austin tried to get like cute with the tacos.
Great. It's
and I'm
everything
like,
that
nice try.
shouldn't be in a taco.
Yeah, and then the taco, the chat, we're talking about the prices. Yes, it's an $80 taco. Yeah, we'll do that one next.
Is that for wrestling?
Meatballs
just-
in a pan.
That looks
whatever.
good.
Yeah,
that
that's
looks
fine.
good.
Now this is what I'm talking about.
I've seen this
Hanging
before.
bacon.
And I've
That
seen
sucks.
that.
Why are we
and-
clipping shit?
You don't clip it.
That
It's
to me
just,
just
like,
says,
goofy.
oh, somebody put their fingers all over my bacon.
I agree.
And it's like cooling too fast.
You didn't
now.
use a spatula to take that out of the frying
Yeah,
pan.
Well, I just equate it to hanging out to dry. So the bacon's dry? Fuck you.
Yeah. Fuck out of here.
What?
I just got introduced to this
Table for one, sir?
No, this is a song. Fuck this.
Yeah. Eat shit.
What is that?
It was like a bento box.
Oh,
Nachos served in a mess tin.
Oh, for
I mean-
like
Okay.
GI shit. Yeah.
That's a plate. I don't know.
a dustpan.
Oh no!
Okay, I kind of dig this.
Oh, that's
this
fucking
is so
gross.
This is so cracked out. I'm kind of liking it.
Yo, that's
I don't know. I
gross.
kind of dig it.
It's
Dustpan?
a dirty dustpan.
Can you keep the dustpan? This is in the pan.
This
It's
is-
it's
this-
breakfast in a pan. That's
this-
not that weird.
This is me on a fucking Thursday at like 11:30 at night. I don't want to dirty a plate.
Yeah.
So I just eat the food
That
I'm
looks like a plate
eating
to
up
me.
out of the pan.
Roma, Italy.
Yeah, I'm down. It's doing plate
Jeez.
stuff.
Yeah, it's fine.
You
It's a
went all the
pot.
way to Rome for a fucking vacation and you're posting your plate on Reddit? Like, fucking enjoy life.
Yeah.
Someone in the chat says should sort by best.
Hey, babe,
Oh yeah, do that.
you want to go see the Coliseum next? Hold on.
Hold on. You're gonna love this on r/we need plates.
Yeah, I'm posting this on We Need Plates because they gave me my meatballs in a pan. This is crazy.
All time.
All timers.
Okay.
Most expensive
No.
restaurant.
No
Chef
way.
literally made this starter in our hand.
Okay. You know what though?
This is what I'm talking about.
I would be down to try this.
No.
Like, all right, put it in my. I thought this was like the chef's hand. Like eat it out of my hand.
no,
you
he
know?
puts it in your hand.
I don't want it in
I'm
my
down with
hand.
that.
But what if you have to sneeze?
Yeah, I don't want that in my hand.
Sneeze
I know
after
I've
I
touched-
slurp.
That
This-
looks like you wipe it on your pants.
Yeah.
This
Well, I
looks
won't.
satanic.
I'm so
I'm
fucked
wiping
up.
it on my tongue.
This looks like Alex's cufflinks in A Clockwork Orange.
All right.
All right.
Next. That's good.
Bloody eyeballs. Get out of here.
What is that?
First patio since
Oh,
COVID. and this
it's
is what
a
I
wood
get.
thing. I go to a
that's-
barbecue
okay.
place that does this on the wood stuff,
Yeah.
and I do think like, what germs from another customer are hiding in the cracks of this wood?
The thing that's weird is the sauce just smeared on the wood.
I've seen all this though.
Give me
I've
a
seen this
cup.
before. Yeah.
Give me a
My
cup.
bread served inside roadkill.
Oh,
Oh, what?
What the fuck?
No, we don't do that.
Okay, this is what the Reddit was made for. This right
Dude,
here.
restaurants are fucked
fucked
up.
up.
That what?
This is Denny's?
And that's like a stone plate. What is that?
Yeah.
I'm tired of restaurants.
Yeah.
I'll just cook at home.
What is?
Ew.
Oh,
Slop table for 20, please.
Ew.
That's kind of funny.
You just eat on the table?
I mean, we should be careful. This might just be a culturally acceptable thing in somewhere else.
No.
Bone
Nope.
marrow.
hell with this.
Okay, now they're just fucking
You eat like
around.
this, there's a special place in hell for you.
Fuck that.
Hey, just
right,
top
stop.
it off with a shit.
Yeah.
No, you use the other hand for that.
Blow a snot rocket on
Who?
this
How do
thing.
you eat that? I want people eating this.
Well, what you guys don't know is they're on LSD and they cook this perfectly.
Yeah,
No
that's,
timers.
that's what's
Table for
impassable
20.
about it.
Ew.
What are we doing?
And then
Parmesan
everything
cheese.
from a pizza is here. Just
so
make a fucking pizza.
They prepare this and then they bring the table out to you.
or you come in and sit down.
You come in
What?
and it's just been
You come to them.
It's been catching flies.
Yeah, just keep
Yeah.
going.
This. Oh, it could feed 20 people. I'm good. I don't know 20 that would do this.
Can you imagine eating $55 a person?
55 a person?
Fuck you.
Oh my god! Close that restaurant.
Fuck you.
Okay, I like this.
Manufacturing, we're running low on wooden skillets. Therefore, most meals be served on. Oh, I'm going home.
No. Inside a
Slider in a glass.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Ugh.
Wood, pancakes on wood. Oh yeah, the Starbucks gonna go everywhere.
All right, let's go to We Want Chairs.
Oh, I think I know what this is going to be like.
I want tables.
All
and
time.
platters.
All time.
All
Yep.
time.
Sort by all time.
No.
Shut up. Shut up.
Okay, so for the audio listeners, there's a restaurant and every chair at every table is a toilet.
That's convenient.
I think this rules.
That is.
Am I alone?
All right. So,
Yes.
how much do you have to get paid, or would you just do it on a dare? You're shitting in that
You're
toilet.
shitting. You're pulling a Dave
I mean,
England.
if it's
would never.
if it's on the rules that's possible and I won't go to jail, fuck it.
No, I would never.
Well, sometimes you're eating at a nice place and you're like, damn, I wish I had more room.
It's CKY5, and they say we want you to go in here and take a shit in this toilet. You doing it?
Nope.
Yeah, what's the check? I mean, yeah. Tell me what it's going to be. And I just want guaranteed no jail time.
Yeah.
All right, next.
No.
Whoa.
That's like
it says
from
a
a plate.
Teletubby bench.
That's from
Yeah,
like a
I would need
playground.
therapy after sitting on this.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yo.
Is that Poe? Blissful.
All right.
That-
Sitting on a
that's
stove.
stupid, yeah.
All right.
Oh, I've seen people do this. They eat at a restaurant like that high up.
Okay, so I saw
saw
a
one
video
fall.
of one of
Yeah,
these
me
in
too.
Brazil
Yes.
2 weeks ago where like the cable snapped and then they were hanging sideways
Yeah.
and everybody
Nice.
was crying.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
obviously. Why would you ever do that?
Yeah, I'm good.
So I'll never ride one of these.
No thanks.
And how do you get things from like the waiter staff? Like how do you get like a
Well, it's all
Ketchup.
centrally located in the middle.
Yeah, it's all up there, like at the hibachi.
Yeah, I'm a hard pass on that.
All stools.
I mean,
Stools?
stools, yeah, I
not
guess.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like that either, but
Go to a different restaurant at that. Why are you posting this?
fuck
Whoa,
that.
that's like a
Oh,
shovel
shovel.
and a fork.
Okay, I'm down to eat a burger out of the pan.
That
but
does not
the-
look like it'd be comfortable to sit
That's
on.
a chair, you guys.
Yeah, I don't want to sit on that.
We want chairs. You have a chair.
Yeah,
It's a-
it's
yeah,
just
it's a
made out of
shovel chair.
scrap. It's made out of
A bathtub.
farm junk.
I would take a
that's
bath at a
cool.
restaurant.
Oh, they made it a couch.
It's a
That's
couch.
fine.
That's cool.
Let's-
It looks like it's hard to squeeze into it though.
Let's
Yeah.
check out. Let's go to the next subreddit. Should we do We Want Cups or We Want Tables?
Let's do cups.
Oh, the
Wait.
bicycle seat?
Bicycle seat at a restaurant. I feel like my dick would be numb.
Yeah, dude, my gooch is gonna be sore.
Yeah,
after
that's
this
I don't
meal.
want to. I don't want to get a burger with a lower sperm count.
My perineum's gonna just get blasted. No thanks.
All right, that was the
Anyway,
last comment
yeah,
we
last
had.
last chair.
Which one should we do?
We want cups.
cups.
We
Okay.
cups. Yeah.
You smoke weed out of that thing?
It's gonna be a bunch of alcohol.
Well, yeah, of course.
You had to drink out of the bird's butthole. Yeah. I'm-
No.
Oh, it's a glass bird, and yeah,
That's a
just-
bird?
The only opening is the butthole.
It wouldn't be the first time I
fucking-
drank out of the bird's butthole.
Lick the shooter on this bird. All right, next.
What the fuck? That's a UN,
The
right?
Haitian president drinking out of the biggest water cup I've ever seen in my
Well,
life.
come on, forget it. He
No,
Haitian.
here's
It's
the
cool.
thing, though.
He
What
Haitian.
I hate about the world now is look at that. Go, this is not real. That's AI. Is it real? Maybe, but I mean, I don't know.
You had to bring up AI.
There's no glasses.
Sorry, I just don't believe any picture I see now.
We just lost 400 viewers.
Sorry, guys.
Oops.
What is that? A bag.
Lemonade in a bag.
We got fish in a
Canada?
bag. Now I got lemonade in a bag.
Oh, that's called a water balloon. You throw that. Served it in a bag.
A beaker.
Hot
Ooh.
sake in a beaker.
Okay.
I mean, maybe
Nah.
it's scientifically
You
good.
put- I mean, soy sauce looks like it's in a beaker, kind of.
Yeah, it's a beaker-esque. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I agree with Johnny. That's a cup. They ain't have no more go cups.
So they put it in a to-go box.
A lemonade.
Lemonade
That's
in a
fucked
box.
That's hilarious.
gonna
Lemonade in a box. Topical.
My time.
Thanks.
It's in shells on. That's dumb.
I
That's
don't think
kind of cool.
You're not getting a lot.
Yeah.
You're getting a sip.
You're paying extra. You get that's shrinkflation right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
That's just a
come
measuring
on.
cup.
Drinks and measuring cups.
With a
Well, it has
boba
cup in
straw?
the name, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want cups. We got cups.
Yo.
Next to the food is fucking wild.
I'm laughing at all these drinks being held in a to-go container.
Yeah, but
That's
then
pretty funny.
Food being in the other two compartments is awesome.
Yeah.
You're
don't
really
know.
I
risking
feel like
it
you
all.
could combine all of this into a great themed restaurant. You have to sit on a toilet.
Yeah.
And your drink comes in a to-go box.
Everything's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Your plate is your hand, or a book.
Yeah.
It's called Hell Meal.
Sure, yeah, we'll call it Hell Meal.
Call it r/we want.
We
Meals.
want r/we want meals.
All right. Well, this has been fun. I think we should move on to the next segments.
Yeah.
But I think
Got
we
me
can
hungry.
revisit some strange Reddits down the line.
Yeah, that was great.
Absolutely.
That was really good.
That was just the
Um,
appetizer for the main course.
I know we have a bunch of fucked up refrigerators to look at today. We're coming to the end here.
Yeah.
So why don't you said we had 16? Why don't we go
yeah.
through all of them and then tomorrow we'll select the winner
Okay.
We'll look at the top 4.
that we're going to
select
send our
one.
mystery prize to.
Hell yeah.
Can before we get into the fridges, it is food related. I brought goodies for
Whoa.
this
You
show.
did?
Can I share something?
Yeah.
I brought-
Please.
What?
Almonds.
I don't know if you want any
Whoa,
almonds.
what-
No, we
what?
didn't have any. As I mentioned, we went to Disneyland late last night, me and Kevin, to record an all new Creepy Old Crypt. And I got a little treat because I thought there was a time, seriously,
April.
20 years ago, where we all had annual passes and
Yeah.
went. And there was one treat that I remember you guys would always get.
Dude.
I never bought any myself, but whenever I would go with you guys, always had these in the car.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, they still have them. Kevin was like, remember we used to have these a lot? And they were the Goofy Sour Balls.
Yes, I was hoping you'd say that.
They still have them.
Ooh.
And so me and Kevin got a little nostalgic last night. Oh, they still got them. Anyway,
I've had
I
those
brought
in
'em.
20 years.
If
I would
we,
love one.
if you want to snack and look at the messed
Yeah.
up fridges,
Thank you.
Let's dig
Here they
in.
are.
Oh, hell
Wow.
yeah.
Thanks, Rocco.
no problem.
Dude, I used
Goofy
to
sour
love
ball.
Help
I used
yourself.
to love this shit. I haven't
bet
had
you
one
still
in a
do.
long time.
I bet you still love this shit.
I thought
Oh,
you know.
I'll take a sour ball.
Oh, it's
Feel a
good.
little
Oh, that's
nostalgic.
Classic red.
Oh, it tastes like my early 20s.
Do they taste like they used to?
Yeah.
Have they changed or anything?
Now, do they seem smaller to you?
They do seem smaller.
Oh, yeah.
Shrinkflation has happened over there at the Magic
they?
Kingdom.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's see.
They're like
you know what?
they're like
Maybe.
gobstopper size now.
Oh,
That's a good flavor.
that is good.
Anyway, just wanted to bring back a
No
little
sugar in this,
sensory
right?
nostalgia.
Thank you. That's good as fuck.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
Got them loaded up?
So should we
Okay.
pick 2 today since we're... Well, this is going to have to.
If we pick one, we'll have top 4 to go through tomorrow, but maybe
Should we do top 5?
yeah, maybe let a second one sneak in. I don't know.
I don't know.
We do have 16, so the odds are good.
Yeah.
Hey, while we're waiting for the fridges, just want to say, and I know you got your hands full, Johnny. You don't need to cut to this if it's hard. Want to remind everyone, we're going to be at PAX East in Boston next month, starting May 8th. I think the weekend is May 8th through the 11th, something like that.
Yeah.
We'll be on the show floor all weekend long, and we're bringing, for the first time in years, we're going to have exclusives at our booth.
Mhm.
We're going to have a great selection of merch, our best, but also exclusive stuff you can only get at that booth. So come see us in Boston. And we got a panel Thursday, May 8th at 7:30 p.m. I think the panel is called Mega64 Pro Panel with marginally higher frame rates. That's in the Condor Theater, 7:30 p.m. Thursday, May 8th. So come see us in Boston. Hope to see you there. Okay. Now I'm in fridge mode. These are good.
They are good.
They're
Full
still very
fridge mode. Maybe we'll see some Disney candies in some of these fridges, some leftover fudge, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my favorite thing, what I was kind of, you could see me getting giddy when you started to say a treat from the past.
Yeah.
I thought you found the Cinco de Mayo flavored peanut brittle, the spicy,
Oh.
the Cajun spiced
Dude.
peanut brittle. Do you remember they did that?
That didn't survive the pandemic.
Never came
really?
back.
They used to have spicy peanut brittle
It
every
never
Cinco
came
de,
back.
every Cinco de Mayo,
Yeah.
and then pumpkin brittle every fall.
That was the
And
thing.
they didn't do
yeah.
it. They just had regular peanut brittle.
Oh.
But I did get some. But I
New-
hadn't had this in so long.
New
I got some.
packaging.
Yeah, when they make them fresh there, they have this packaging now.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Anyway.
Right.
Sure.
Okay.
Ryan.
Yes. What does that say at the top? Jimbo fridge? Jimbo's fridge.
Jimbo.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
I
he's
like
got
you
a-
have the thermometer. I have mine on the stove, but I like that.
For cooking,
For
the
cooking.
thermometer.
What do we have here? A knife on the fridge.
It's a thermometer.
Oh,
I have
that's
the- I have the same thermometer.
Okay.
Some timer.
Stickers. Oh, scrolling a little fast. Trying to look at this.
Now, what is this? Popcorn Reddit?
We're so much fun. Ah, sorry.
Come on.
Oh, buzzing yourself.
Breaking Bad magnet.
Breaking new ground.
Oilers fan. Okay.
He's into mushrooms.
Who's that president?
Hey, boy.
Boo.
Hmm?
Who is that?
Who?
Your best friend, internet comment etiquette.
Oh,
What?
internet comma etiquette.
You know that guy, Derek?
My best friend.
Yeah, you remember you met him?
Who?
You met that guy?
He's a YouTuber. You met him at Creator Clash.
Oh.
Sure.
I don't remember.
Great.
But I don't remember what happened yesterday. No offense to that
All right.
creator. Let's
go
go
to the
and see
next
what's
one.
got inside.
All right. Scroll on, please.
Ooh, we got
That's,
freezer.
That's pretty stocked.
Freezer.
We got
Eggos.
A loose blizzard in there?
yeah.
I don't know about that.
Supposed to eat that.
Yeah, I've seen them loose before. It's okay.
All right.
Eggos.
Don't buy it if you're not going to eat it.
All right,
exactly how I
let's go now.
These balls are
The-
sour.
is that what is it?
What's happening with those bananas?
Ew.
He's
Banana bread,
saving
maybe?
those to make his banana ice
Banana
cream.
bread, maybe banana.
banana
You're
ice
supposed
cream.
to peel the bananas before you freeze them because now the peel won't come off. It's frozen.
Oh, yeah, it's hard to do that.
one.
Yeah.
All right, going down.
Oh.
Oh wow!
Oh God.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
All righty.
Another drink fiend here.
Yeah.
Well, the bottom row is drinks, but everything else seems it's like we got eggs and
Tofu looks like.
An excessive overstock on beverages is the number one indicator.
I mean, my fridge looks kind of similar.
Okay.
I have a lot of drinks down the bottom because everyone that's what they go for, you know.
I don't like the arranging of like you got to reach down for like the juice and the drinks at the very bottom of that door.
That's
and
right.
then where it's easily accessible while you're standing, it's like the ketchup and the mustard. Like those, how often are you using the ketchup and mustard?
What's candy can? What's this guy drinking?
I don't know.
See that on the door?
A
Candy
lot
can.
of junk food.
Yeah, see a lot of sugary drinks here, you guys.
You think those are tofu containers next to the eggs?
I don't know.
Ooh, we have close-ups.
What is candy can?
Can you zoom in on that?
There's a Zevia.
Oh,
Points for the Zevia.
Points, extra points. Candy
Cotton
can,
candy.
cotton candy, seltzer.
I don't know.
Maybe it's a pre-workout or an energy drink.
Don't eat it.
There's
drink
hard
it.
seltzer.
Yeah, drink your candy.
And then, can you go over and see what flavor Zevia we're working with?
Is that a Jello shot? That green thing.
Orange.
Orange.
Everyone with the Ensure.
What's
Yeah, is
Ensure?
everyone regular or what?
I don't know what that means. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so they have liquid candy up there, I guess.
They do
or
that
something.
different. Soya,
Chipotle sauce. Okay, Chipotle salsa. That's good.
real lemon.
Taco Bell
Taco Bell
Diablo,
Diablo
sauce.
sauce.
I didn't know they
Okay.
made that.
They
$7.
do, but I don't like the taste of the Diablo one. I like the fire one better, personally.
That's fucked up.
I'm in a mild.
Sorry.
I don't know. I don't have an opinion.
You like mild? Really? No, you
Yeah.
don't. You do?
Straight up mild is like the flavor you want at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
The
But you
orange.
like the spicy stuff.
I know, but the spice is
Have
not
you tried
good.
the fire?
It's all right.
Oh my god, it's way better. All right.
Never heard of half of these brands.
Yeah, this is all Canadian.
Chipotle to range.
Yeah.
Croft.
All right.
I've
They
never
like
This
heard of
spicy
that.
stuff.
This is a fridge with too many drinks,
Yeah.
which we've seen
I appreciate
dozens of times.
What
It
is
is
the
tofu.
Pepsi? What is that Pepsi?
Oh, and water, Derek.
cream soda.
It does
Cream
have
soda
water.
Pepsi?
Interesting.
He
Ginger
ain't
ale.
drinking that water. I know that for a
Yeah.
fact.
Looks
That's-
like
that's for show.
is that grapes on the bottom left crisper?
There's a lot of eggs in there.
bacon in the right crisper.
All right, I say next fridge.
I agree.
I think I've seen enough
I'm
of
This is
this.
good though.
good
This is
on
good though.
this.
This is a good fridge.
Yeah, just to delete
Yeah.
that.
It's a good.
But-
it's a
but
well stocked
shouts out.
fridge.
Yeah, thanks for sharing.
It's a healthy fridge.
Got a picture. Always appreciate that.
Earth scavenger.
All right, or scavenger. What we got in your fridge?
Okay,
I like the
let's
magnets.
Look at this.
Got some fries.
Clips.
Okay.
Bottle
taking
cap
it
magnets.
all
I have those in my
in.
fridge too.
Say I got some. Yeah.
Yeah.
some-
All
what's the
right,
thing?
we can. Oh, the
Scissors are there. Interesting.
Look like meat scissors.
Yep.
Practical. You got the dish.
Oh, look at
dish towel.
this.
All right, first quality.
Aloe
hell's that?
vera. You
Okay.
drink aloe vera? What's that for?
Wow. This is
I
a
got the
very
aesthetic
healthy
yellow
fridge.
light bulb.
Yeah, that's the old
Is
fridge.
that
light.
artichoke? Is that mustard? That's a lot of mustard.
I like the artichoke. That's an exotic kind of.
Peanut butter in the fridge I've not seen before.
Yeah. Well, we did see actually on the
Yeah,
first
we did.
day.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
upside down.
I don't remember.
Kevin
Oh,
kept
that's right,
defending
that's
it.
right.
And the
about-
dog butter, remember?
Yeah,
Oh,
dog
that's
doggy butter.
What else
This-
we got?
This is pretty
Lettuce.
healthy.
Head of lettuce down there.
All right.
Gotta have the tapatio. That's you get points for that.
Okay.
A lot of condiments, maybe too many.
Oh, Godzilla.
You gotta spice things up. Oh, I guess they got more fridges. They have how many
Static
fridges you got?
X, dude. We got
Fridges
this
on fridge?
mini fridge in the bedroom.
All right.
What's in there?
What's in there?
Special guest.
What is
What the fuck?
that?
Ooh.
Is this a Howard Hughes type situation?
What is going on? Free iced tea.
There's bombs.
True blood.
Yeah.
Oh, it could be.
Want to do bad things.
All right.
negative.
Well, that's a bonus fridge.
What happened? I
All
don't
right,
get
take this one out of the running.
Good though.
Next.
Really? Yeah,
Very
it's
healthy.
good.
Yeah, it's a fridge.
Very healthy. Very healthy.
it. Fridge is a fridge.
It's not cursed enough.
No aura to the fridges we've seen so far.
Alistair.
Okay, let's inspect the outside. Pretty normal.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of anime magnets. I've noticed. All right.
A lot of local ads. Oh.
What is
Ooh.
assigned?
Yeah,
maybe
that's
that is
that's my
Derek.
signature.
Derek Acosta.
I don't remember signing that. Where'd that come from?
Wow.
C2E2.
Wow.
The rare
C2E2
C2E2
Great.
appearance.
Oh, is that
Damn.
when we were handing out the pop star cards?
I
That's
think
it. That's a
so.
star.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Dang. All right, you get points for that.
Oh, I'm out of butter. I gotta get more butter.
Picari Sweat.
Okay.
Okay.
Nothing remarkable there.
Miracle Whip.
I don't know anyone who does that.
Mm-mm.
Nothing remarkable there.
CBB Rays.
Sweet Baby
good.
Rays, yes.
All right, let's go down and see what's inside.
I had
What's
that
the main-
s-
oh my god, that is a lot of sour cream.
Yeah, it must have been on sale, huh?
Okay.
Have you guys found something that you actually have in your fridge, in someone's fridge this week? Because I think that London brand vinegar, that malt vinegar, I have that exact same thing in my fridge right now.
Really?
Yeah. That's
Not
the first time
much.
that's
There's
happened.
a lot of vegetables. Okay, this is good. This is a good fridge.
Martinelli's sparkling.
All right.
All right.
We've seen it.
We've seen it. I liked it,
Yeah.
but
It's
Got
a
it.
good fridge.
it's a good fridge.
Twitching Jarpy.
Okay. Let's see your
see.
friend. I like the calling card. Oh, pretty barren outside. Okay.
All right. This one is scary already.
Yeah. Hmm.
Whoa.
Okay.
One
Pretty standard
LaCroix.
stuff.
This is like out of the fridge we have in our studio. It's like a small fridge. you know?
Sure.
Is that it?
Oh, what the?
What the
fuck?
hell's in there? A shirt?
Okay, that's weird.
Guru?
This is a weird ass fridge.
All
Okay,
right.
Next.
Next.
that's weird though. There's an aura there.
Ivory State.
Katana on top.
Whoa.
That's
That
new.
is
They ain't fucking around.
okay.
new.
There's aura already. What's in the inside?
Oh, come on. What?
All right.
That's it.
All right.
I'm getting jokey energy here.
Wait,
Like,
wait. What do you? Why?
between that and
why
the
would you
katana.
say that?
All right. Cut this one.
cut like a katana.
Ooh, this.
Okay,
is,
I like this
now
one.
we're looking good here.
This
Now
is
this
cool.
is scary.
This is like
I'm not. The environment is not helping.
The hand scares me.
So we're talking. This is like outside in the garage or something.
A
Miss
dilapidated fridge
Ugh.
that sits in the hallway outside my office in the warehouse
I work at.
at. Don't worry about doxing. Okay.
Doesn't have anything to do with where I work.
All right.
I guess
okay.
there's info or something. on there.
Scroll down.
What the fuck?
Okay. This one is in the running.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Does that count? I mean, it's
Yeah.
not theirs.
Yeah. Put this one. This one.
Okay.
That fridge is wild.
This one has threatening aura. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What?
What the hell?
yeah.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa. What?
What the fuck?
They have
Crystal Pepsi?
Orbits? Are you kidding? What?
Yo,
He's got a collector's fridge.
of old drinks?
Oh my God.
Oh,
The Jones Soda Holiday Pack? Are you joking?
damn! Garrett has one of those in his garage, sealed
Uh,
still.
How old is that turkey?
He's got a collector Furby.
Balls. We got some
Oh,
balls.
you got balls.
That-
Every
All
flavor.
right, this guy might be the winner.
That-
Definitely put this one aside.
Oh, that
Yeah.
is the this is a highlight for sure.
That was great. Wow.
Scratch Man.
That's Scratchman's fridge? Oh, this is Scratchman's fridge. I got it. We got a kid.
Oh, you got a thief.
That kid was just in there?
All right.
You said
Cut
is
this one.
I
Yeah,
like
I got it.
Scratchman,
Yeah, thank you.
but the drink one was
yeah, the
wild.
bar has been raised.
But the kid,
Fridge.
very nice.
Bakun VG. Okay, nice fridge.
Nice fridge.
unit there.
Bakugan.
Next.
Whoa, that is a
Okay.
stocked.
You know,
fridge.
that's like I just went to Costco kind of
Next.
fridge.
That's good. Oh, and
Second fridge?
We're in the garage.
yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow,
A
it's
lot
so
of
much
meats.
food.
Oh,
lot
it's
of
just a
meats.
freezer.
The meat freezer. All right, next.
Dang, that's cool. Another one?
What
Okay,
the
he said he had
fuck?
4.
Holy
Jalapeno
shit!
Third
poppers?
fridge.
You're ready for fucking World War III.
This is the 4th fridge.
Wow.
Elk. He hunts
Yeah.
his own elk with a
That's
crossbow.
so much fucking food.
Drumstick.
Yeah, maybe too much.
You
Yeah,
can live
too
there
much.
forever.
All right, cut this one.
Food is
Yeah.
a symbol
That's
of
wild.
the elites now. It's a sign
Kelly's
of wealth.
Kitchen.
Kelly B. Okay, I'm liking the JoJo artwork. That's cool.
The list, productive.
Kelly's Kitchen, the wooden sign. I'm getting arts
Thermometer.
and crafts fair vibes from that. I like
Stainless
that.
steel.
Oh, the
that's
gloves.
nice.
I like that.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Some
some
gyoza.
good.
Good choices.
This is healthy as fuck.
Okay.
No.
Wow,
Hold
that's
on
a
a sec.
healthy
Go up,
stock
Johnny.
fridge.
There are 3 fucking brands of Greek yogurt in
Yeah.
that fridge. Just want everyone to soak
Got the
that in.
I like the
eggs.
options.
This is a great fridge.
Well organized.
supplied.
Very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eating good at Kelly's house.
We got the Franks. I do have that too.
White Monster is there?
Spindrift. Good. This is a great fridge, but I don't, we got some weird ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I commend
But
you on the fridge, but it's not.
I wish this was my fridge.
It's a
yeah,
good
I
fridge.
actually do.
I'm impressed with the presentation,
yeah.
but we're gonna cut it.
I've seen a lot of
it's great.
I've seen a lot of like there's a drink drawer or a drink shelf or a drink cubby and it's one of there's like 12 different drinks and there's one of everyone.
Yeah.
I have never had anything like that in my it's like no, I have a 12 pack, the whole 12 pack's in there. It's all the same thing.
Oh yeah, no, I have
The varying amount of beverages is what's shocking.
in my fridge. I have a Coke row, a Dr Pepper row, a Sprite row, and a Capri Sun row.
But you have multiples. That's what I'm saying. There's like only one of each. There's like one
Oh,
Gatorade,
yeah, I
one
see.
Powerade,
I see,
one
I see.
Zevia. That's odd to me. Like they're shopping at the gas station on their way home from work every day.
Yeah, no.
Anyway,
All right,
All right, I like the Darth
Ooh,
Maul. I like the
nice.
shirt.
Like the shirt.
classic.
Let's see what we got. Okay, pretty.
It's a-
pretty
it's a
barren.
little barren.
Anakin Shadow.
Oh, we got some ice packs.
Those are good
Phantom Menace.
for traveling.
A lot of drinks.
A chilled mug for maybe a beer, some beverage up there in the
Do
freezer.
you remember that thing that was used to be those kind of mugs? Remember that was like a '90s thing.
Yeah, you would
Yeah.
chill it
and
and
freeze it.
anytime you wanted your beer, you just pull it out of the
Yep,
freezer.
Yep.
Maybe maybe there's a beer in the fridge that's getting that treatment tonight.
I swear I'm not an alcoholic. We have friends over all the time. All right, respect.
All right. Fridge full of drinks.
Yeah, there's a lot of drinks. All right.
Pretty standard stuff.
This is good though.
Coffee creamer,
Okay.
All right.
some white
The aura.
Next.
Yeah, the aura is. We
Ooh,
got
I eat
so far.
those.
Things are more of a statement than this one, but no
Those-
offense to this one.
Kevin's pulled pork. I eat
Whoa.
those. Those are good.
Cool fridge. Happy B Day.
They make
Okay.
they make alcoholic Mountain Dew.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it's just
Okay.
fucking Mountain Dew
Oh, your Mountain Dew fridge.
or Baja blasting off.
Wow, that's all it is.
You weren't kidding.
Mini cans in the freezer.
All right, this one has an aura. Let's
This
yeah.
is good.
Let's keep this one.
This has an aura. This got a gamer.
Whoa.
vibe.
Your fridge. Whoa, a lot of words.
Oh,
Oh, you got ants on your fridge. Oh no, it's words.
did you ever have those?
What?
Yeah.
The words on your fridge that you make sentences
You
out
know
of?
what's funny? I have a whole thing from a Third Man Records
Me too.
package with 1 million words.
Yeah.
And I haven't stuck it on my fridge because I'm like, it's going to clutter it. So
You
I
know what's
just didn't
funny?
do it.
I put the entire thing on my pool table. There's a metal thing on it, so it goes around it, but it's just that same square. I haven't like, taken the words off or
Oh,
anything.
you didn't snap them apart?
No.
All right, let's
I've
open
fucked
her
with
up.
those. In like my first apartment, I had those. Yeah. Those are fun.
Yeah.
Let's read the sentences they've made.
Yeah. What are the funny gags
Go ahead and
they've
zoom
done?
in on that.
I'm trying to think. I think I spelled out like I am the arm.
1,000 of breast, luscious puppy, swim in sea of milk, mother juice, still she spray.
Yeah.
Blow enormous sweat pole. I am the arm.
Very Twin
Celebrate my
Peaks.
sordid peach. It is. You always get weird shit like this.
Who gives a fluff? Happy
Who gives
Homer.
a fluff? Ugly butt.
Ugly
butt.
Festive for summer Christmas tradition.
That's fun. All right. Let's see what's inside. Whoa.
Okay.
What the
O.J.
fuck?
Simpson.
A cat.
And then
All
is
right.
that
What the fuck is the cat doing?
But
He's
is
finding
that
the killer.
Chick-fil-A sauce? What is that?
What is that? No Chick-fil-A sauce?
Whoa, it is.
No Chick-fil-A sauce.
Well, this is definitely.
The OJ looks staged to me.
Yeah. I'm not buying the.
That's printed out.
Yeah,
you don't eat that.
This is very clear. The picture was already in the fridge.
Yeah,
How
do we
you had to
know?
explain that though, didn't you?
Do I believe that?
No.
Was it?
I think the cat and who was the answer is who was the cat? That's Nicole.
Nicole
the
Brown.
soul of, I was gonna say no. I was gonna say Nicole Kidman, but okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm split, but yeah, because we've seen so many fridges that are just collections of beverages.
Yeah. I agree.
And I don't.
The OJ thing, if that is really always there, that's wild.
Yeah.
But
Points for the OJ thing, but the collection of cans.
But
just
dude,
throws me.
he did murder. I don't.
maybe
like
someone
that.
said, "Can you pick us some OJ?"
Well,
and
also,
they put
he
that
stole
there
that
instead as a
the
joke.
memorabilia.
Yeah, that was the
That's
worst.
what he actually went
I
to.
couldn't believe when he stole that when he was
Yeah,
being
that
a
memorabilia
thief.
wasn't
Talk
his.
about what he was actually convicted for.
Yeah, what a naughty guy.
All right, cut this one.
The juice is
Oh,
loose.
we already did that. What?
What am I
Okay,
looking at?
all right. Now we're talking.
Oh, dude, LSD fridge.
Outdoors, this is it. Yes.
All right, save this one.
Yeah, dude. Oh,
Save this one.
this is like the Ring. Oh, it's a takeout box.
What the?
All right, I think we have a winner.
Is that a zip tie or a spider?
We might have a winner here. This is a strong contender.
You know what? And I you know, you could get into what was staged
The whole
here,
thing.
but they did it so well. Who am I to question?
Back rooms.
this
ass
has an
fridge.
aura, so
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what we were
I'm
looking
pretty
for.
sure.
That's a good
exactly. They nailed it.
All right, we got a
All
YouTube
right, not
link.
going to your YouTube channel. But
It's a jackal. Okay, Dexter's Lab.
Whoa.
Ooh,
A lot of magnet. This is what my
Wow.
fridge looks like
artistic.
Yeah.
on the outside.
Good use of the side as well. A lot of people
Oh,
only
the
use the
cat.
front.
All right,
Okay.
really showing off the art
Dang,
here.
that's a lot
Hell
of
yeah,
stuff.
hell yeah.
All right.
Swiffer? Yes,
And
sir.
I'm guessing when we open it up, it's going to be rows of drinks.
Was that John Glenn on the fridge? It doesn't matter. Neil Armstrong, maybe.
Mm.
No, standard fridge.
Okay. Chick-fil-A sauce. Some syrup.
Okay. This is a. I mean, it's pretty stocked.
Sweet. Everyone has Sweet Baby Ray's.
That's the best
That's
kind.
the one.
It is.
All right,
Spam.
we'll cut this one.
Yeah, but good fridge. Oh.
My mini fridge. Okay.
This looks old.
Oh, spunk burrito.
Wood grain that's like 1980s.
Yeah, that's.
Oh no, that
Look at that fucking
thing is
image.
on there.
That business card's.
No.
What are you talking about?
So, somebody brings that image to PAX East every
Every year,
tries
gives
to-
it to Rocco.
tries to hand it
Dude.
Oh, must be this guy.
And and can I share, Derek? I don't know if I ever told you this, but then we went to the. They got Ryan in on it, so Ryan was trying to hand it to me and shit too.
Yeah.
And then we did the Universal Studios VIP tour.
Yeah.
And Doc Brown came up to me during lunch. Excuse me, I've been told I have a message for you from the future, and he handed me that fucking picture. Ryan set it up with them ahead of time, so where Doc Brown delivered that to me during our lunch. I'm not joking.
That's awesome.
So fuck that thing.
Look at that doll thing. That's scary as fuck. Not that one, but that one's scary too. That thing, like by the Ren and Stippy. Yeah, that's weird. All right. What have we got inside?
Yeah. See, it's another weird scene.
It's called the Szechuan sauce.
Rockin' Nut Road. Oh, this is the McDonald's Szechuan sauce. People were screaming about this.
This was hard to find, right?
Yeah, this
What
guy
the-
threw it. What?
It was hard to
You have
get.
that? Why do you have that?
It was hard to get a hold of this stuff, I heard.
What, Johnny? What?
Garrett, why don't get. Oh, we lost Rocco.
He's leaving. He's leaving. What is that fucking picture? Why am I not aware of the lore with this picture?
Oh, there's definitely lore.
It's a PAX. It's a
The
deep
PAX East thing,
It's
yeah.
a deep PAX East cut. Yeah.
He's gone.
Yeah, he left.
He's gone.
Where'd you get that from?
So that gets handed to me at several PAXs. This is like an inside joke
Yeah.
Why do you have a big one, though?
of a group of friends. It has just gotten out of control. This thing goes on every year, and
Can I? What's the picture?
people
Just
outdo each
it's
other.
a guy, right?
I've
You
heard
know
of
the lore.
Yeah.
What
There
is it,
is
Johnny?
there is a
Oh,
lore.
Rocco, we're getting the lore of the picture.
The dude at PAX told me that they worked at a Staples and someone just asked to photocopy that or something.
I
then-
know.
Wow,
Let me
that's
tell
crazy
it.
story.
Let me tell it. No. I got the story.
He's got the story.
They went into a Staples and someone in front of them, a customer, had that photo and was complaining. No, you have to copy it the right way. The kids will need to color it. It's you have to copy it specifically like this so it can be colored. You're not doing it right. You're not, and they gave up on it, but they left copies of whatever this photo was.
It left it in the store.
And these guys who go to PAX East every year took the picture and brought it and just handed it to me. It became a running joke.
If I had to guess the story behind this,
Yeah.
this was like someone's grandpa who died, and for like the funeral, they're gonna have like
Oh
people
my
color
God.
the picture
Something
of
like
the
that.
grandpa.
Well, this guy's lived on. He's now attended, I think, every PAX East there's been.
That's my headcanon of what happened here. I don't know if that's
Derek,
accurate
I used to just get like, the card on that dude's fridge size stuff. But
Yes.
then like 2 years ago, someone handed this to me at the booth, giggling like, hey, do you think Rocco will like
They
this?
they held them up in the panel.
That's right.
Yeah.
We came
That's
out
right.
and these guys in the crowd all had those giant ones. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yep. Anyways, this fridge.
Well, I'm sure you're not going to see any of those this year.
Get ready. It's a couple
All right,
months
that's
away.
a good. I like the outside the fridge more than the inside.
Yeah.
It's
But
vintage. Yeah, it's good
It's
stuff.
Diets.
I'm still gonna cut it, but I think it's a great fridge.
Well, I think because the picture, we should maybe include it, right, Rocco?
Look at him there under the Bush's beans.
Not my choice.
All right, we're going to
but-
cut this one.
Okay.
all right, is that all of them?
Tomorrow, we
tomorrow.
will review all of the ones we've saved, and we will pick a winner and announce what the secret prize is going to be.
And thank you everyone for submitting
Yeah.
to us on
Yeah,
our
all
Discord.
of you guys who
That was
submitted
awesome.
the fridge to us. It was super nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks also to our sponsor for the show, Carl Strauss. I noticed nobody had any Carl Strauss in their fridge, and if you did, you might have been pushed to the top.
Exactly.
Much like we're going to push Carl Strauss to the top of the Union Tribune.
That's right.
Readers poll. The link is available in the chat and in the info. Stick around. We're going to be doing the post show. And by the way, if you're enjoying this week of podcasts, be sure to give us a like and a subscribe. More importantly, just subscribe to us on YouTube. YouTube, Mega64, or the Mega64 Infinity channel. And you can also support us on Patreon.
Yes.
Patreon.com/Mega64.
A lot of great stuff. And don't forget, shop.mega64.com and pre-order one of these incredible solid state drives featuring the entire MLK Week The Room event. They're only going to be up until the end of podcast week, which is only another day. So get on it. They ain't going to be around much longer.
Limited, very
And in
limited.
a blink, it's gone. And we'll be at PAX East next month. Don't bring that picture.
Okay.
All right,
That should
take
do it.
us out.